Dji Drone, good morning. You're doing good. I checked to see if anybody else was on live. I didn't see anybody, so. Finishing setting up here. Oh, that's done. Oh. Don't know where everybody is this morning, but good morning.
Good morning there, Roger.
Oh,
Well, Rodney's or Chris Hope is live right now.
oh, he is? Oh, shit.
Yeah, he just went live.
Oh,
About 30 seconds ahead of you.
Everything's going good there, Dji Drone, dude. Thanks for asking. I didn't know.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
Because I looked to see if he was on live or not, and nobody was on, so it's just the hell, I'll go on.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have blamed you. I didn't think you would have defeated her this morning, but.
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
No.
Let me see.
I'll get all set up here.
Setting up here.
Yeah, same here. There we go. There we go. Well, I don't know. They're calling for more snow late tonight into more, so that'll be fun.
Really?
I woke up 5:30. I got up and kind of checking the news and stuff and around, and went back to bed for a little bit. And then I got back up about 1 cup ago.
Hey, Frank, how you doing? Oh, Jody, how you doing this morning?
Hey.
710.
Good morning there, Dji Drone dude. Frank Rizzo, Builder, 710.
Oh, tell me you're out snow blowing this morning there, or plowing driveways there, Jody.
That's one thing I don't miss. I used to do that, for a friend, me and another guy. Well, he owned the trucks, but he used to go in the mornings and salt.
Hey, Hugh.
Morning, boys.
Well, morning, Ryder, Hugh.
What's happening?
Oh, not too much, not too much. Nice sunshine here this morning.
Yeah, it's shiny here too.
Yeah.
Bad day.
But it is cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Salt.
Hey, Hugh.
Morning, boys.
Well,
oops.
Morning, Ryder,
Sorry.
Hugh.
What's happening? I'm trying to.
Oh, not too much, not too much. Oops.
Yeah.
See, right now it's doing minus 16 Celsius here.
Minus 16 Celsius?
Yeah. It's 4 Fahrenheit.
Well, I think you were warmer than us, I think. Hang on. Well, it's cooler. Minus 18 feels like minus 19 Celsius right here, right now. And it is Fahrenheit right on 0.
Okay. We're supposed to get 22 today and sunny all day. No clouds.
We're supposed to go at minus 4 or something. So let's let me see. 25 degrees this afternoon.
Okay.
Morning,
Hey,
Fred.
yes.
Yes.
And about,
Hey, Bill's butt.
hey, you're blowing my butt.
New mustache. What do you want? I'll leave you alone for 5 seconds and you want me again. Goodness gracious.
Johnny Drone Player. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Johnny Drone Flyer.
So Jody, did it snow very much at your end? Builder 710, I hope you're doing good. JDS.
What's up, Builder 710? Hey, AZ. How you guys doing? Ooh,
Uh-oh.
bacon and eggs. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'll be right over there, JDS.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess we got some Colorado low coming through now.
Oh, yeah?
Tonight into tomorrow.
Any of you guys use Dropbox for storing online files?
Nope.
No.
I'm moving 250,000 files off my computer onto external drive. It's taken a while, let me tell you.
Well, get yourself some hard drives.
Oh, I've got the hard drive. I'm moving it all over.
Yeah.
It's been 24 hours and it's about halfway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I see Paul went on live stream, what, 1:30 or something this morning?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We got a notification about 1:30.
Oh,
I didn't get He didn't send me one.
where was my invite, that bastard? The hell? Not that I was up, but you know.
Okay, Desmond just emailed me. He says he's out flying, trying to fly.
Well,
Who
that's-
it? What, Paul's out trying to fly this morning?
No, Desmond.
Oh, Desmond. Oh.
And I got no invite from Paul this morning, so.
Let me see. Let me see. Where's mine? I'll go to my emails. Oh no, sorry, my mistake. He sent me a Facebook message. Sorry, my mistake.
Okay.
No, my mistake.
Oh, Facebook. Okay. I don't have Facebook.
Getting about 1 inch tonight. Okay, Frank.
Yeah.
Yesterday was terrible. The winds were almost getting whiteouts yesterday.
I was coming back from London there and getting a little bit of drifting onto the roads. There was no snow, or it wasn't snowing, but it was just blowing off the fields.
JDS.
That was all I needed in my brain was a picture of JDS and never mind.
Guess it didn't work out for you, JDS. You're still here. You failed it.
Matt North put up a funny video last night of a meetup they had in Australia. Tim Jackson was there. Very funny. Oh, yeah. Of course, Matt is cracking jokes the whole time, teasing poor Tim. That was pretty funny. Oh, yeah, I was really sick yesterday. I got some kind of a cold or something. I was just wiped right out.
Oh, yeah.
Spent most of the day on the couch, just kind of half asleep.
Yeah, you saw Tim's video yesterday?
I did. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Wow, that was beautiful.
That was I meant a big thing like that getting in a small little square, you know?
Yeah, they're pretty skinny, eh?
Oh, they can squeeze into the littlest places. Trust me. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Hey, Explicit, how you doing?
Morning, explicit.
Hey, good morning. Listen. All right.
My landlord's a trapper, and he knows a lot about those animals. And he says I can kill a big partridge.
Yeah.
It'll only eat its brain and its heart. That's it. Leave the rest there.
Will he skin it for you maybe?
He took it away. He took it out to let it go free.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But he says if it was a mink, he would have killed it because the minks go after his trout in the pond.
So what kind of creature was it? Just a weasel?
It was a weasel. Yeah.
Weasel? Okay. I've never seen one before, like in real life.
Mm.
Picture like that, I guess.
Well, it's the same breed almost as Paul's ferret.
Yep.
But Paul's ferret's more
Oh.
tamer than the weasel.
Okay. Okay. Heart's good, JDS. Why do you ask? Yeah, I did start new meds, but they're so I don't pee at night, don't wake up to pee. So shouldn't be affecting my sleep. If anything, I should be getting a better sleep, but it's not. That's not the case right now. No, I just got a bit of a cold, man. Yeah, quiet night last night.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't a muskrat. No.
Yeah. I logged into your stream last night, but you were just going off. But somebody said you were going back on in an hour.
Yeah, I was supposed to go back on, but I was too bloody tired.
Oh, okay.
How with it?
Yeah, I had issues last year, JDS, but everything was okay, apparently.
Paul wanted me to go on for 5-10 minutes. Says, no way, Paul, I can't. I was too burnt last night.
Yeah. If you're tired, there's no point. Right?
Hey, Big Fish, good morning.
Oh, big fish.
What's up, big fish?
Hey, John, RC Funds Diversions, how you doing?
Hey, RC Fun.
What's up, RC Fun? How's your sim practice going, buddy? You tried it again? Okay. Ready? Okay. Go get it. My cat's bringing me toys so that I play fetch with her.
Yeah, you got them there too. Yeah, Big Fish.
Yeah, I was going to bed last night, threw some batteries on the charger last night, and I just made sure my SD cards are empty, so I'm taking both drones with me this morning.
Okay.
I gotta go put a sign up, and then I think I'm just gonna head down to Port Stanley from there.
Oh, nice.
Go down, fly for a little bit.
Making a lot of noise stuff there, cat. What's up? Yeah. All right. I want to see you getting better at that, man. It's hard, I tell you.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Paul must have went to bed late last night. He had a lot of editing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, did he fly yesterday?
Yep.
Oh, he did a video of like 15 minutes long.
Wow. Didn't see it. Let's pull that up.
He must have been flying the Zoom because he kept zooming in a lot. So
Oh, good Lord, 15 minutes. Yeah, holy catfish.
RC Funder says, Uncle Si is the man, Paul. I've been at their store. Their store.
Uncle Si, isn't that somebody from Duck Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember that little girl that came on one day and said we all look like Duck Dynasty?
Yeah.
She was like a little teenage girl. That's funny. She goes, "Oh my God, I think I've stepped into an episode of
There you
Duck
go.
Dynasty."
See right there, Doug. There's Uncle Si. Right there. Yeah.
Wow, is the water ever frozen up where Paul is, eh?
Yeah, they're skidooing right down the river, and oh, here we are. Was it 21st of February, and Lake Erie hasn't froze this year.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, right there. Yeah. Everybody here.
What's that?
On my shirt, t-shirt.
Oh,
Glad to see everybody here this morning. Yeah, we might go flying this afternoon, guys. They're looking pretty nice outdoors.
that'd be cool. What's the temperature there?
Uh, hold on.
At minus 16 here. Pretty chilly.
It's minus 14 Celsius.
Okay.
Well,
That's 6 degrees Fahrenheit.
I got a dog just got out of bed.
So I'm actually colder than you are today. That's a change.
Yeah. See what my UAV says this morning.
But
Last night it was saying no flight till 1 o'clock. This afternoon.
Paul must have been flying the Mini for that flight, eh? Because it's such a long flight. I don't think you get
No.
15 minutes on a Zoom, do you?
Well, you should get 30 minutes on a Zoom.
Oh, do you? Okay, I didn't realize they flew.
Oh, yeah.
that. Okay.
So we got a little window of opportunity there for
No.
tonight, this afternoon to fly.
Right on.
The winds are 20 miles an hour though this afternoon. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up here too all week, Frank. Yeah, well, Jody, I should say.
Well, I guess I'll be back. I got a dog just got out of bed. She wants to go outside. So,
Okay.
Okay. Where are we?
Boy, that's a really good video Paul put out. I like that. How's Kimbo? Is he still sleeping?
Who?
Kim.
Oh yeah. You won't get up till about 10. Everybody check out everybody's channel out. Make sure you got them. And thank you all for being here this morning.
Watching good movies or anything last night?
No, because I did go on private chat with Andrew and Tim.
Oh, okay.
Got off. As soon as I got off, I went to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, Carpenter Rick, good morning.
What's up, Rick? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, Frankie Rizzo is Jody. It's drone shots.
In disguise.
He's on his phone. That's why it's a different name.
Ah, okay.
How you doing this morning there, Carpenter Rick? Very cold at your end? It's colder. Okay. We're almost out of the month of February, guys. So
March
hang in
starts to
there.
get warmer.
Yeah.
This winter seems to have gone by very quickly. At least for me.
Oh, not for me.
Nope. What's the oldest iPad mini you would use to fly a Mavic? Do not know the answer to that question, RC Fun.
You should be getting your stuff this week, Hugh, in the mail.
Oh, I hope so, Roger. I sure hope so. Should be hopefully this week. That makes almost 4 weeks. So
Okay.
I seem to get most of the stuff from Banggood within 4 weeks. Yeah, I'm excited to get out to fly. You know what I would do, RC Fun? I would go on DJI's site, and they usually list compatible iPads and Androids. You know, they'll give you specs and stuff like that. Let me take a look. Let's see what I'm saying here.
Well, I got the iPad tablet. The called the Air 2. It's flying the my MA2 on it and the Mavic Mini, so too, the Mini 2. So should be able to put the Mavic on it.
What is it's DJI Go, right? DJI Go 4. DJI Go. There we go. Okay. Here you go, RC Fun. Here's a list of compatible models.
Yeah, there's a list of compatible models, but
There it is.
Android, you even got Androids you can fix.
Yeah.
But my orders. Hold on. I'll show you the one I got.
What you eating, Paul?
Toasted raisin bread.
Oh, it's good stuff.
And I'll share what the one I got. I paid it cheaper though. It was on special when I bought it. It was at $268. That's the one I got. The Apple iPad Air 2. It's a 9.7 inch. And I've flown, I went out and used it the other day. It works very good. That's Canadian prices, guys. So don't forget, in the States it'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's the link for it there, but it's Canadian.
I'm going to show you guys a little trick too. Let's see. Let me show you a little trick. So if you're shopping on the Amazon.com store and you want to go to the .ca or vice versa, all you have to change usually is those last two letters. So change that from .ca to .com.
Yeah.
And very often it's the same product. So there you go.
It's $116. My God.
Yeah. No, there's no shipping. It's just showing that because I'm in Canada.
Okay. Yeah, but still, it's $216 American.
Yep. Anyway, just wanted to share that. That's how you can.
It still is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
$216 Canadian plus 43. It comes up to 250 something dollars.
Yep.
And here they're selling $330 something dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, Carpenter Rick. No, it's not cheaper. It's true. It's American money, so it'd be a lot more expensive. True.
Okay, I think I need some breakfast. I'll be right back, boys.
And the thing you have to do, RC Funds, you got to upload the APK file, I think it's called. From DJI. Well, not from DJI, but well, it's from DJI, but I think you can get it on the App Store too. The APK. Then after that, you can download a. Yeah, I didn't even have my breakfast yet. I had my second cup of coffee. This is it.
Well, I just let the dogs out, and I know it's still cold out because the back door slams. Gets down about minus 15 or 16. That door, the clothes around it freezes
Okay.
up. Yeah, it freezes up, eh?
Yeah.
And yeah, it just.
Hey, Diana, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you. You're having your morning coffee soon. Okay.
Hold on. Dog down here begging.
It's about the same thing here too, there, Diana.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to warm up a bit yet before I go up.
I'm glad I really don't have to go out today, so just got to go out flying.
I got to go put a sign in, but I don't think there's a rush on it. His house is not finished being built yet, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think people are interested in going to see wood frames.
Yeah. I was eating raisin bread, toasted raisin bread, butter.
You know, every time I used to work on the weekends, I used to buy 6 loaves of raisin bread,
Oh yeah.
and I'd bring 2 loaves on each floor where I used to work
Huh.
to give to the patients.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, Paul. And they were so happy to get raisin bread because at the hospitals here, they don't give raisin, they don't
Yeah.
give raisin bread. But each time I worked on the weekends, I used to bring 6 loaves.
Oh jeez. I was supposed to go in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. I see you had a bunch of patients that go downstairs to eat in a big hall.
Yeah.
But you had a bunch of patients upstairs that they had to be fed upstairs, you know? So
I had 2 dogs here a minute ago. Only got 1. Oh, there's the other one. Okay.
I guess they didn't stay outdoors too long, did they?
The cat just around the corner, top of the stairs. So we're all up here today. No, you're not coming up.
Oh,
Why
you
don't you
had
get up?
that's why.
Yep. Yeah. Well, she likes getting up my lap. She likes the attention.
Yeah. Don't they all?
Well, but this one here, my beagle, beagles, I always loved them because they are lovable. But when they're a pup, they're not quite as lovable. But she turned the corner. She's what, 4 years old now. She just wants the attention like crazy. Just now.
Okay. I'd like to thank everybody for being here this morning.
Yeah, I got my Amazon delivery yesterday. All the jump
Oh.
drives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much those cost?
$3.50 a piece.
Oh, not bad.
No, I buy 10 of them, right? So it's about $35.
Okay.
Well, because I use them a lot on the real estate. I get a lot of the real estate ones back, but sometimes I do the odd one that I don't get them back as quick, or I don't get them back. So I just buy them in bulk, $3.50 a piece. I mean, you go to Staples, they want like $10 or more.
Oh.
But they're only 4 gigabytes, so I don't need big ones, eh?
Yeah.
Because just a few pictures or videos that he put on them, and that's it. So. I usually don't worry about it too much because during the wintertime I don't do a lot of aerials, but lately I've been doing a lot. Yeah, my one agent there, I do a lot of work for it. And once in a while I get an envelope full of jump drives back.
Oh.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding there, Rick. Especially lumber right now, just stupid prices. I need to buy some more 4x4s, and I'm dreading it.
Oh, for your signs?
Yeah, it's time to start making some more new signs again. Well, you go through a few and you end up they splitting or getting damaged and stuff. You can only put screws in them so many times. And
true.
Well, the funny thing is, I can cut them down. I can make them for a smaller sign, but the big 48 ones I go through quite a bit. So
okay. Well, at least you can write it off of your taxes at the end of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
guess Carpenter Rick, you're gonna have your job for the next couple of months, guaranteed.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at Prince's Auto yesterday. Well, I went to London and had to put a sign up. As I haven't been to Prince's Auto in a while. And anyways, they oh, now my dog's all tied up in the cord. There we go. I wanted to get some lights for my truck, and geez, even Prince's Auto is getting expensive. Holy crap! It was $100 for a light bar that was what 12 inches long.
Huh.
I just went, whoa! I get a better price on Amazon. I looked at Amazon, and like they're $36, $38, $45.
There's a lot of price gouging going on here.
Mm.
I don't even know what the gas is at anymore here. It was at $1.24 last week.
Well, ours is $1.14, I think, and London was $1.20. So
Okay.
a little fuzzy here. Shut it off. Turn it back on. That's better.
I paid $1.25 for fuel almost, so I didn't bother. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same there, Diana. Yeah. The gas is yeah.
Well, our friend up in Ottawa there added an extra carbon tax, so that's why it's gone up so much.
On the 17th of this month, made 1 year I had my car. So
Oh,
the only thing I had to do on it was my brakes, and that was it since I got it.
oh, been that long already. Wow.
Yeah. Goes by fast.
Oh, it does.
Goes by very fast. I'm hoping to get a flight this afternoon, man. I gotta go flying this afternoon.
Yeah.
Master.
Oh, pizza.
You're gonna
No.
go.
Oh, that's
An omelet.
kale and Swiss cheese.
Oh,
omelet.
that looks good.
Oh yeah. Time for breakfast. Morning, Diana. Paul Murray, what's up, bud?
Yeah. So they, you gonna go someplace different there, Roger, to fly or what?
I'm gonna try to today.
Yeah.
Me and Kim probably get in the car and drive around here somewhere.
Go down and film where go down and film where all the wires are going.
I did already.
Oh,
I didn't post it though. I got it on video.
well, someplace different there, Roger, to fly or what?
I'm gonna try to. Good morning, Paul Murray.
Good morning. How's everybody?
All right, Paul.
So around what time did you finish editing last night?
I don't know.
Late?
No, it wasn't that late, but what I noticed is after I watched the video, after I posted it and everything, I misspelled the name of the training vessel. As Gray Fox, I put an E instead of an A.
Oh, you could change that.
After you've already rendered it up and everything online, I think you have to redo the video.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Change what? The title or the description?
It's a pop-up description. It isn't in the description. It's
Oh.
It's in the
okay.
video.
It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to redo the whole thing.
Yeah, we're experiencing here, like a lot of places, it's what's called ice fog. So fog
Yeah.
frozen.
I just watched your 15-minute video. It was really good.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
I put a lot of effort into it because I haven't put any videos up lately, you know. So
Yeah.
What were you flying? The Mini or the Zoom?
the Zoom.
Okay.
The reason I did not fly the Mini, I had the Mini out here ready to go, but on the Zoom, I have the crystal sky. I can see the screen perfectly.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Flying around the buildings downtown and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought, nah, the crystal sky is good to see. The iPad is okay in bright sunlight. And there was bright sunlight yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fly in the bright sunlight because I've done it.
What kind of flight time do you get with the Zoom?
What's that?
Like, it was such a long video. Like, what's the flight time you get with the Zoom?
30 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know it flew that long. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I ended up with 30 minutes of video, and I cut it down to 15.
Okay.
Speed up, slow down, that kind of stuff, and then
Yeah.
top out where it's not exciting. The cutting room floor, as they say.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's such a mess down there. Cutting room floor.
Yeah, we'll see how it does.
Yuke's having his breakfast there. Oh, there you go.
Well, I don't mind. You know, I understand. I fed Mia, and then I had a breakfast bowl myself.
Did you take your meds this morning, Paul, yet? Sunday.
Nope.
Not yet.
What year is it, Roger?
Yeah,
What year is it? Yeah.
What year?
I think I took those. Didn't I take those last year?
Yeah.
Take one or two. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I
Hey,
got.
Carpenter Rick's in here. How you
I don't know
doing?
how many hits Kim got on his video yesterday for his weasel.
So cool.
That's his white weasel.
And the weasel ate the mouse?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Poor mouse. Can you imagine being stuck in there and all of a sudden a weasel comes in? You already thought you were in enough shit, right? What else could go wrong, he said.
Yeah.
I was up by Temagami, Northern Ontario there, and duck hunting one time there. And I was sitting there, and I heard something at the end of the boat, and I looked right by the motor. A little weasel come up and looked into the boat at me.
Lynn says if you research white weasel, weasels for some reason have the ability to change the color of their fur.
Well, they because they go brown during the winter or summer.
Yes, it's summertime they get they're brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the wintertime, it's like a natural chameleon effect.
Yeah.
Well, it's like snowshoe rabbits. Same
Yep.
thing.
Doesn't the ptarmigan also do that? They're like a partridge up in the Arctic.
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, you know, as cold as we get out there, I got little sparrows out here flying around. It's like, I can't imagine how cold that's got to be.
Blows my mind. I don't know how they regulate their temperature. That's
I don't
crazy.
either. Especially their little feet just are.
Yeah,
So
it was like
small.
a toothpick.
Yeah, they don't have much mass to them, right? So it's not like they're holding a lot of
No.
energy in there.
Because what you're looking at mostly is feathers, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Carpenter Rick. Yep. They are sneaky little buggers.
So when he opened the cage door, that baby, did he squirt
Oh,
right
he
out of
ran.
there?
Oh yeah, I ran out right away.
Did he turn around and flip you off or what?
No, just took off. Believe me.
Hey, you should have been thankful for the mouse, man. It was an
That's
easy
what I'm
deal.
thinking too.
My landlord came down and I showed it to him, you know. So he took the cage out and we went outdoors and he just let it go. So
Oh, the landlord did it.
yeah.
Well,
Excuse me.
Yeah. Rick, what are you doing today? You just kicking back and let's see, your net. There's no more gummies.
yeah.
Oh, it's cookies now. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, cookies.
Yeah, we used to see him in the summertime, Carpenter Rick at the end of the gallery.
Yeah.
Just stand up on his two hinds and they look at us and after you buzz off, you know.
Hey, come right up on the gallery while you're there.
Just on the side of it. You get up on his hinds, look at us, and after that, take off.
No kidding. Maybe if Kim would get a little nicer, he might have a new friend.
No, hell no.
That'd be cool, eh? A white weasel as a pet.
Yeah,
No.
just put some cat food out there.
No, we used to put the, like for Roxy, for the T-bone steaks and all that, the big bones there
Yeah.
with the meat on. We used to put them outdoors a lot. So
Don't you have a white ferret, Paul Hodges?
Yep.
yeah, he does. Yeah.
I was
Hey,
showing
Rodney
it.
Bell, good morning.
I was showing it yesterday morning on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Rodney.
Hey, good morning, Rodney.
Good morning, Rodney Bell.
Yeah, my veterinarian, he used to have some ferrets, and they'd run between the house and the barn all the time. He'd go out to the barn and do stuff, and they'd follow him out and back and forth. And,
No kidding.
oh yeah, he just.
Loose. And then come back into the house.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Ow.
It's funny. You go to my veterinarian, there's cat walking around, dogs like his own,
Yeah.
just in the vet's office.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It was funny. I took my ferrets in one time there to get them checked over, and you go just put the one down. You can't go anywhere. And this is the new vet's office. Next thing you know, it disappears. He goes, where the hell did he go? There was a spot that could get up in behind the desk, eh? So, but he came right back out.
Hey, Rodney, are you too busy this morning or you got things to do this morning? I can send you a link if you want.
Hey, doesn't Rodney do the video for his church thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like the head technician or something, or when they do, I think they do a church service on
Online.
Zoom. Yeah. If I remember correctly.
Hey, Corey Mano.
Corey, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Corey. Hey, Ross Rob. How you doing? this
Hey,
morning?
Rob.
Oh.
Good morning.
Hope you're feeling better today.
It's Corey Mano. It's a weekend, so he's got the kids. So I hope that you've got plenty of aspirin.
That was nice of Quebec Homestead to come on last night.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a long time.
Yeah.
I know that was very exciting for Paul.
Yeah. So, Paul, you planning on going flying today?
I don't know. It's 0 here now, and Of course, with the ice fog, that's not good to fly in.
It's nice and warm. Says the guy sitting at his computer. Well, that was a good flight you got in yesterday, so.
Yeah, it kind of filled a hole in my doing it, but the problem I have is when I fly something, I
Yeah.
don't stop until it's finished and published. You know, it's like I fly, come
gotcha.
home, jump on the computer, and
Yeah.
where a lot of people, and I respect them, they're able to do it. Just my personality.
Yep.
They'll save it, and maybe I'll get around to it in a week or two or whatever, you know. And that's not my personality. It's just like, even growing up, it's like I remember my parents, if they decided to paint in the living room or something, like go to the paint store, get the paint, get it painted. I mean, by that night it was painted, you know.
Yeah.
Carpenter Rick says 0 what, Paul?
0 what? Yeah.
Degrees.
0
Fahrenheit.
degrees. Yeah. That would be Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Paul Murray. Yes, I do the live stream from my church. Yep.
Yeah, I kind of remembered that, Rodney.
Why the cat's not helping you there, you?
Well, what she's doing? Well, she's lying on the floor.
Yeah.
She had her breakfast though. I always feed
Okay.
her when I get up. Yeah, I hope I see my drone this week. That would be really nice.
Is it just open-ended, like they haven't told you that it's?
No, Banggood doesn't give you an ETA, but it's usually about 4 weeks. So.
Okay.
Hey, Brew Dog. Good morning.
What's up, Brewdog?
Action, dronography too in the house.
Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well, Chuck.
Brew Dog. I don't know if I got him or not. I have to go
Brew
check.
Dog and Covection.
Okay, Diana. No problem.
Doing great, Rob.
Yeah, doing good there, Rob. Yep. I did send you a link this morning, I'm pretty sure. If you're not up to it, I understand.
Oh, I bought a new lipo bag for charging my batteries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
Corey Mano's asking Q, do you have a tracking number on it?
What, Corey? I don't know. Let's see. Find out.
Yeah, we're about the same weather here too, Chuck.
Oh, you're about 9 degrees warmer than what it is here. Thank you.
History. Do. Tracking info.
Oh, you're lucky. It's warming up fast over there.
I guess I do have tracking. That's interesting. It went from China to Bahrain, and then Dubai, then Germany, then Iceland.
What?
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, no, I won't show because it's got my street address, but crazy. Okay, so it departed Iceland yesterday.
I would imagine Iceland would take it to Canada.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I don't think it'd go to Brazil first.
I hope not.
That'll probably go right into Montreal.
Okay, Rob. I got an email back from Desmond Doctors. He's out. He's trying to fly today, so he's not on right away.
Okay. Thank you, Corey. I never even thought to check for tracking info on Banggood.
It's traveling the world.
It's freaking crazy, eh? One of my modules is with Canada Post 4 days ago. That should be here soon. Maybe.
Never know, do you?
Never know, bud. You never know.
Now, your shipment that's in Iceland, is it coming Canada Post or is it coming like
It always goes
major
Canada Post.
carrier?
No. It'll go Canada Post.
Yeah, but Canada Post only when it's in Canada, but when it's outside, it's not Canada Post. It's
Right.
different places.
Yeah, Covaction. Too bad the drone couldn't film it.
Yeah.
That would be cool, right? Post a little update with the drone in Reykjavik. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
a picture, yep.
Right back.
You know, a little drone with a caption, "Be there soon."
Yep. Now, what about my batteries? Where the hell are they? Not that I need them because I don't have a drone. Electronic information submitted by shipper. Oh yeah, they haven't even left. They haven't even left China. Those bastards.
So Paul, I heard you say you had a couple of signs to do. You haven't got any flying to do, right?
Well, I'm gonna go flying.
Are you?
Yeah, I got battery charged up both drones, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and I'll go put that sign up, and then from there I'm gonna head down to Port Stanley. See if there's any ice out so far from the beach and stuff. There usually is, right? So
Well, in my video, if you watch when I in the very beginning when I came to the up to the Coast Guard station and the lighthouse, there was people out there on the shelf ice.
Yep.
One guy was jumping up and down.
yeah.
So
Small,
stupid. Right?
jumping up and down. So then he turns around to walk back, and as he walks back, he must have stepped into a crack in the ice. And he went down to his knee, and he came back up again. And I'm thinking, boy, are you dumber than a box of rocks?
So,
You know, because if that crack had been bigger and it was just covered up by a little layer of ice on top, and he'd have gone down in there between those ice, they'd have hardly ever got him out before he died.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
okay, my cat likes scrambled eggs, apparently.
Oh, Annabelle.
Having us
I think it doesn't make a difference to you what you cook her. She'd be glad because Dad made her something.
Yep. All right, come on over here, buddy. Oh, no pressing keys, please. Washington County, Marshall, what's up, bud?
Hey, Marshall. All right.
Say hi to your Uncle Paul's and Uncle Rod.
Yeah, Annabelle. Yeah.
Look so content there, but no, gotta go.
No, gotta go. She wants over on my plate because I got more stuff there, but no, you're not having it. Anyway. Now she's gonna walk around the computer monitor to see if she can get it.
Go around the other way.
Yeah, she is. She's persistent.
Well, she's going to figure it out. She still sit up in the window a lot?
Oh yeah, hours every day. Loves it.
Well, that's good that it entertains her.
Yep. I guess it's like watching TV, right?
Yep. Now, at first, she used to watch the TV, like if you had the Fish Channel on or something. Does she do that anymore or no?
I haven't turned it on, but if I turned it on, she would. I just haven't done it. Yeah.
Okay. Does she try and bat it around like she did with your your hammer?
Sometimes.
That's a great video. How many views have you gotten on that?
Not many.
Is it because maybe it doesn't? How did you label it?
It's just not that good. I got 154 views. Annabelle the kitten playing with Thor's hammer fidget spinner. I tagged it. I did all the things I normally do on a video. You know, it's not that, it's
Yeah.
funny to us because it's my cat, but not that funny.
I think it's when I look at some of the crap on there that gets
Oh yeah.
100,000,
Oh yeah. Trust me, I agree.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Furball Kim got 61 views on his weasel.
What's that?
Got
Furball
61
Kim
views
got
on
61
White
views on his weasel.
Oh, 61.
Corey saying, okay, for the R9, you can apparently flash express.
She's asking to go out. I think she's going to be disappointed when she goes, but gotta give my girl what she wants.
Yep.
Right back.
So Corey, there's two components, right? You've got obviously the transmitter module, and then you've got the receiver on the quad. So would I have to flash both with this Express LRS? Hey, what's up, Chuck?
Oh.
Morning, Neil.
Hey, Blind
Hey.
Neil.
Good morning, Neil. Hey, good morning, Chuck. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, come on, Chuck.
I'm struggling here. My motherboard kind of half died on my big machine, so I'm using my laptop this morning. So the audio, I can't use my big microphone over here. I have to use the microphone's built into the laptop. So does it sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds okay.
Okay. I'm limping.
Computer problems. We all get them.
And so your drone's spanning the globe.
Oh my God, right?
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
If you
Anybody
just
else?
had it recording, like I said, it'd be kick ass. You could have all this great footage.
Well, Instagram every day from wherever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iceland, and I want to go to Iceland so bad.
Dude, it's amazing. Go. It's the coolest place I've ever been. 100%.
Scotland's on the list first. Scotland's on the list for September, but I don't know if it's going to happen given what's going on in the world. We'll see. 14 days of quarantine on both ends is not good.
I feel you. Yeah, I love Scotland. That's a great place too.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta blow my nose.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time there. I went to university in Scotland.
Nice.
But I've only been to Iceland for a couple of weeks, so but I almost prefer Iceland.
It was, well, my wife and I talked about it, and we decided, just given the castles and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
and the ease of finding a place to stay in Scotland, because we're going to be, if we go, we're like staying like 5 or 6 different places,
Yeah.
and like I think 4 of them are castles. So
Gonna blow your mind, dude. Everywhere you look, there's a freaking castle. It's crazy.
I want to fly every one of them too. I'm gonna be a busy boy
Yeah.
if I get to go.
I hope you do.
Is there any rules or
Cancel.
regulations for flying in Iceland? I know.
I imagine they do. No, because like I
don't
had
know.
to.
I don't know. So
My drones are both registered for CAA, so I can fly in the UK. That wasn't too hard to do.
Oh, there were definitely lots of people flying drones when I was in Iceland 2 or 3 years ago. But
Yeah,
they
there's
may
a
have
lot
been
of
native Icelanders. I don't know.
There was a lot of good footage out there from there.
Yeah.
A lot of Iceland footage.
I didn't have a drone when I went. I only had a camera. So
hey, Dave.
It's
David.
still good
Hey.
stuff.
Hello.
morning, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, good morning,
Hi,
Dave.
guys. How are
Hey.
you?
All right.
Not bad. This is where I want to fly next summer. if we're allowed to travel. This is one fort I want to fly. It's called Fort Chambly.
Oh, Fort Chambly.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
Right beside the rapids and everything, and
it looks like a castle. That's pretty close, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Like a fortress.
Yep.
Fort.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a fort.
Yeah, it's a fortress fort.
That's where I want to fly next time.
Oh, look at the low light shot down there with the reflection on the water.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. So I got to see if I'm allowed to fly there. I'm pretty sure I can. I'll take the the Mavic Mini,
yeah.
the Mini 2, I should say. Yeah, so I'm going to go and try fly that. There's two other forts here in Montreal I want to go fly to. Well, Schwab says, don't forget the Loxas Guard Studios.
Oh yeah.
How you doing this morning there, Dave?
I'm doing okay. A bit of a headache, but excuse me, I'm all right. Yeah.
Greetings from the interior.
Were you out drinking last
Hi.
night, Dave? Partying hard or something?
No, I don't go out drinking.
Just kidding. Just teasing.
He
Just
stays in and drinks.
medication. This medication messing me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right back, guys.
So Chuck, when are you planning on traveling?
Well, Scotland was the big trip that was supposed to have happened last September, so it's pushed out a year. See if that happens. I'm thinking everything else this year is going to be more local, somewhere around New York State, just because things are still so messed up. So I have to get more creative on what to see around here. There's a lot to do. It seems so boring to do stuff in your own location. I don't know.
I know the feeling.
Oh, I gotta go to Niagara Falls. Oh. It's like
Can't
a
fly
lot
there.
of people are. I know, it's a bummer. Well, 7 years ago you could, because I seen some stuff on YouTube. In fact, one flight was a buddy of mine's buddy.
Yeah.
Who flew his Phantom probably 3 or something, maybe a Phantom 2, and flew right over, went over the top of the falls and pointed the camera down. It's cool stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
So Chuck,
Hey,
you must be
Chris.
Canadian.
What?
Are you Canadian?
No, but I'm only 90 minutes away from the border, so imagine you guys rub off on me.
Oh, I thought I saw a pinky ring, an engineering ring.
Oh, I do have one.
Are you an
Yeah.
engineer?
Yeah, they do that in the States though too. The Order of the Engineer
know.
was
I thought it
adopted
was
by
an
the States.
thing.
No, you guys did it first. It's your bridge that collapsed.
Right. Okay, cool.
So yeah, my ring is stainless though. It's not iron. Like I guess the very first rings were made out of iron from the bridge that collapsed.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, when I graduated from SUNY Binghamton, way back in the 90s, they did the whole cell, the whole thing.
Yep. What's your
Just
discipline?
mechanical.
Mechanical. Cool.
Yeah, mechanical.
Mechanical. Yeah.
But electronics and electricity and all that have always been in my kind of like not really a minor. I do just enough to be dangerous.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. What about you?
I got a master's of science degree from Scotland, from University of Aberdeen, but
Okay.
now I'm retired. Now I'm just a stay-at-home drone pilot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. There are
Well,
worse things.
Yeah. Hell, I never stay home.
I want Roger's coffee.
I could use some coffee too.
Well, the drone rules in Iceland are a little bit different. If
Yeah?
if you're over 250 grams, where is that? You can fly closer to the airport. Do not fly within 2 kilometers of any international airports.
Well, that's
And-
close to 5 miles, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Only
2
one of
kilometers,
them.
1.24 miles.
There's
Oh,
only-
why am I thinking backwards?
Yeah.
Am I thinking backwards? Thinking
Yeah.
backwards.
And
No.
can't fly within 1.5 kilometers or 0.93 miles of any other airport. But you have to stay 50 meters away from any building in town, in urban areas.
Yeah.
And in rural areas, you cannot fly within 150 meters or 492 feet of any building. And
I
you
did
cannot
notice-
fly within 150 meters, 492 feet from any public building.
Now, I did notice certain places we went did have no drone signs, like the place where the puffins roost on the cliffs, stuff like that. They don't want you
Yeah.
flying any drones there.
Yeah.
But most of the places weren't too bad. I saw lots of drones. So
That one's for anything less than 6.61 pounds or 3 kilograms, down to 250. But if you got 250, you can go a little bit different, right? Well, it is like that everywhere, right? So
Yeah.
under 250. So
Okay. Okay, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey just sent me a link. There is can't use the drones around parks in Quebec here.
oh, is Chambly a Parks Canada thing?
yeah.
Oh, crap.
Well, but I thought they said that was unconstitutional or something. I heard somebody saying you could fight that one or something. I don't know. Hey, good morning, Chris Jackson.
Hey, what's up, Chris? That's funny, Chuck. I was watching some live stream last night, just glanced at it, and I happened to see you on there. I think it was last night, or at least that's
Yeah,
what-
which one? Which one was it? Last night I was on Art. I was on Art Show.
That's
Art
it.
Drone
Art.
Co.
Yep.
Yeah. In fact, Ken Heron popped in. That was pretty cool.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's not every day you get to chit chat with Ken.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
busted his chops a little bit. He's like, his head's pretty big. So
Yeah.
I popped him. So, oh, did you watch Thursday Night Live with my ex-wife and stuff?
Yeah.
No. I usually do too, but this week I missed it. So I was like, yeah, no. Did you ever watch my stuff, Ken? Is what I wanted to say, but I didn't say it.
Okay.
No, he's a good dude. He's actually, he was showing off he had an Evo 2 on there. He's gonna go fly it at night.
Oh, nice.
Just got it. He said it's kind of like a flying brick compared to his FPV stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they're great big huge things. They weigh more than the Mavic too. Probably another third. I bet you that's a 3-pound drone.
Yeah, they look big, don't they?
Yeah. And I don't think it's just the orange color.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I really like the orange color because you can see it, right? Or at least I would expect it to be more visible, right?
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite skin color. I mean, I showed it last night too. I mean, this,
Oh, there
it's
you
really just on a couple of spots just to make it easy to spot.
You put it on
Easier
your
to
Mavic?
spot. Yeah, on the Mavic too.
Nice.
It helps. Just to get the highlights from Wrap Grade, that was pretty cheap. I think it was 12 or 13 bucks US. Not so bad.
Right on.
And easier to put on. You have to cover the whole thing. Just front nose, the arms,
Yeah.
just the legs, whatever.
Roger, you see what Corey's saying?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a workaround. I like that.
I should break out the chat. There we go.
Well, that's what I was going to do, Corey. Yeah, I was going to go on the other side of the rapids and fly from there. I know I can park on the side of the road. I used to go fishing in that area. Where I did my videos from the pier, I think I was about 5 kilometers away from it. I almost went there that day, but
Well,
I
I'm
was
getting
thinking of doing
excited about
that.
flying again because I'm going sub 250 grams, so it's going to open up a lot of places that I couldn't fly before.
yeah.
Hey,
I'll be
Kim.
interested to what you think of the Mavic Mini 2, or the Mini 2. Excuse me, the Mini 2.
Oh, I'm not getting. Well, I may get the Mini 2 down the road. Right now, I'm getting an FPV drone that's under 250 grams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking a Mini 2 would be more my speed.
Yeah, I think
When I
I
can-
one of those as well.
I hope they let them pair to the smart controller soon. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Be a great stunt drone. Not as good as FPV. Oh, the DJI FPV drone is right around the corner. There's all kinds of high res pictures on that thing now. That thing's happening.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like an alien.
It does look. It's
Or a
interesting.
predator.
It's a cool form factor for sure.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna jump on one of those?
No, I don't think so. Not since I started flying real FPV in the simulator, and now I understand what acro is really like. I love it.
Yeah. I think that drone is more for someone like me who's never done it.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing. I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy that drone, right?
Yeah.
But the hardcore FPV guys are not going to buy it, but that's okay.
No. That's not the market.
Not their market, yeah.
There's plenty of guys like me and others who don't have FPV at all, and they're kind of like, well, I'd like to try it, but I don't want to have to build everything and solder everything. Just take it out of the box and fly it, Bam.
Well, Chuck, the interesting thing about that drone is, and I tried to discuss it on several different channels, was that it has a USB-C port on the bottom of the controller. And I was wondering if it allowed you to put video out on that. If it did, you could figure out a way or print a holder so you could use a tablet with it instead of the goggles. See, the goggles just bug the hell out of me. I tried goggles once and nope, no way.
Very claustrophobic, Roger. Or Paul, I'm sorry, Paul.
Yep.
They're I don't like them for that reason either. But I fear that being there's no screen on the controller for the Mini, you won't be able to do that because you need to split the USB-C, and there's no video signal coming out of it. So you'd have to somehow have your phone plugged in. Phones would be plugged in. Well, actually, it goes in up top, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now, I think the one upside of the goggles is if you're out on a bright day, it's going to make it much easier to see things when your eyes are all boxed in, right?
Well, that's true. Yeah. I think Paul feels like I do when he puts the goggles on. It's like it's claustrophobic, and I think he feels like I do, where I want to have that. Yeah. I want to have the peripheral, and I don't feel the camera gives me that peripheral.
Well, and besides that, legally here, Chuck, in the States, if you wear goggles, you have to have a spotter with you.
That's true. Absolutely true. And that's another problem. And I'm not going to have a spotter all the time. So then I can't do it. And rules are rules. My wife will spot me if she's around, but there are so many times where I'm just flying alone.
Yeah, there's just me and I that go out, and I haven't trained her yet how to tell me anything.
There's three when I go out. It's me, myself, and I. But those other two guys, they don't.
Right.
I'm doing all the work. Me and myself are useless.
Yeah, and there's something to be said to be able to look up your drone, and even if you're looking on the screen doing things, look up and down, just to say, how close am I to that?
I know, and you don't get that depth
with the
perception
goggles,
with the
you're
goggles.
not seeing any of this behind you, or something.
No. You've seen some close calls where the guys are flying the goggles and like the FPV drone will come up behind them.
Yeah.
And even though they know it's behind them and coming up on because they can see it in the goggles, still scares the crap out of them. Yeah, I don't know if I'm worthy. I might try it though.
I'm trying to convert everybody to FPV drones now.
See what Corey Mantle wrote down, guys?
You're right.
Yeah, you're probably right, Corey. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
DJI has been known to give you output through the controller, like if you wanted to have a screen or something else out there,
So like the smart controller, you can absolutely do that. The smart controller, I'll plug into the USB-C and provide power and the video data to my Epson glasses. That works just fine.
Hey, speaking of which, you're using the Epson glass Maverios?
Yeah. Yep.
I looked at those when they first came out, and I looked at those when they first came out, and I looked at.
How do you like them?
They're really cool.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple pair of them because the first pair broke, sorta.
Oh.
And Epson, I contacted Epson's customer support. And they were outstanding. When you get a hold of them, it's tough to get a hold of them. You end up in like China or Japan first, and then they bounce you over to the guys on the West Coast of the United States who manage that stuff. Those dudes are easy to talk to. Anyway, they're like, yeah, we'll send you another pair, and may or may not send you an RMA for the existing ones. Well, they never did. So now I have 2. And the only thing wrong with the first pair was the controller, the camera stopped working. Glasses camera is fine. The controller didn't recognize the camera.
Oh,
So it still works, just because if you want to anyway. Well, with a smart controller, you don't use that little controller thing from the BT300s at all. You just plug in with an HDMI interface box. So basically the glasses go into a box, and then it's USB-C from it to the smart controller. But the camera still works with an app, which is kind of cool. You can still you can record what your glasses see when they're looking forward away from you.
So the question I have then is, you're really gotten comfortable with the heads-up display inside the glasses themselves?
Yeah. I don't use them all the time though. I use them when I'm playing around, but
Okay.
when I'm doing so I'm semi comfy. When I'm really on vacation trying to get those shots, I don't wear them. It's more when I'm playing around. The trick is probably to dim the display so that you just have a slight heads up. You can see what out in front of you, because it's like a 50 some odd. Yeah, right. You can see through it. But nothing beats just looking out at the drone with nothing in front of you.
Exactly.
That's still the best. Except now you get caught kind of looking, doing this. If you happen to film yourself, you're doing the bob.
Yep.
You said you're wearing corny glasses. They are great though. They're very versatile.
But they weren't cheap.
No, Mrs. Claus got them for me, thank God.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
always-
good morning, Rick Holliber. Mike, how you doing, Mike?
morning,
Rick
gents.
Holliber, hope you're doing good too.
Yeah, if I really enjoy this FPV hobby, I think I will go to the DJI digital system, just not the quad, but the actual goggles and transmission system. So I think that would be nice.
You have a drone buddy to go with you to the spot, that's all.
Not if it's under 250 grams.
Oh,
So I'm going to stay under 250 grams
okay.
because I don't
Like a Cinewhoop or something?
No, well, so what I bought just recently is the Flywoo Explorer. It's actually, is it a 5-inch? I think it's a 5-inch 4S build, but a really spindly frame. So it's not designed to be crashed like some of the 5-inch quads, right?
Right.
But it will allow me to stay under 250 grams. And I'm taking a GoPro and making what they call a naked GoPro.
Yeah, it's stripping it down. Yep.
Yeah, stripping it down. So that's what I'm going to run.
Cool. And you can take all the like the fisheye out in post.
Yep.
And then you guys watch Drone Supremacy's channel at all?
Yeah.
He is so good at cinematic FPV. That is the stuff that really intrigues me as a pilot. That stuff is cool. I think that would be, it's so nice where it's like a swooping kind of sweeping thing. It's not so many whoop-de-doops and stuff.
Yeah.
It's more.
That's exactly what I want to do is cinematic FPV. That's why I'm going after.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like what you see in a Bond movie or something, when they're chasing helicopter, or they're doing what a helicopter would have done years ago. Now they're doing it with a drone.
Well, Chuck, the question I have is, and because I've never tried it, you can change your DJI Mavic 2 to not be follow me mode, but to give you that same.
Yeah. You're right. Honestly, I've never tried it.
I've never tried it either, and I just want.
Man, I guess we should try it, Paul. See what happens.
Yeah, see, like swooping around through a valley or down a river or whatever, just to see if it does that same.
I don't know if. Yeah, we'll have to try it because every time I'm watching my Mavic, it's kind of like it seems more herky jerky.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to have that same level of.
But the gimbal would stabilize that. See, that what I'm thinking is maybe it's because if you read about it or listen to people, they say that it gives you the FPV experience on a cinematic drone. And I don't know. I've never tried it.
I'm gonna have to try it because I've forgotten all about that. Yeah, because maybe the gimbal just softens the movements. Because when you see
Right.
the drone, it looks pretty jerky. But if the
Yeah.
gimbal's softening it, gets you more of this kind of feel.
Yep. And what I'm not sure about is our Mavics, because you look at it in a turn or whatever, but it seems to turn flat, But
Yeah.
but maybe the gimbal doesn't, because when I used to fly the great big Align hexacopter, what I liked about that drone, there was a lot of things I didn't like, but what I liked about it is when you turned that drone, it actually banked like a 747.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's
Mm.
well, that's the look and feel you want for those cinematic FPV shots.
Right.
that's what you want.
Right. And
That whole bird kind of thing.
Well, Chuck, if you try it, let us know, because
Give me a task. My new motherboard, my old motherboard's being repaired by ASUS someday, so I just bought another one just to replace it because I can't wait that long. But I have a computer build to do first, but then I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, because because every time they talk about FPV cinematic style, from what I can tell, I mean, we've got the quality of the camera. We just want the camera to do what the FPV guys are doing, the way we want to do it, And so
yeah, that's why these glasses will be perfect for that. I can use the Epson glasses plugged into the smart controller, have it in FPV mode, and then I'll be able to see what the camera sees while I'm flying.
Exactly.
Yep. And have first person view, so I have line of sight, so I can get around those pesky little laws.
Yep.
They're kind of important.
Rick Holliver saying hi to everybody, saying good morning.
Hey, Rick, how's you doing?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah, but that's I've been asked every time I get a chance to be on a panel with somebody that I know flies the Mavic or at least a DJI. I ask them if they've used that, and nobody has.
I never did. Something I never used on my Mavic Pro, the old Mavic Pro, was the camera could rotate 90 degrees and you could have that portrait mode. And these guys are doing these shorts on YouTube now, and they have to be in 9:16 mode now, portrait.
They're no kidding.
So that you get some.
Wow.
That's one of the rules of shorts is they have to be like, I call it iPhone filming, where you hold the phone like this.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's silly, but that's one of the rules of shorts, because that's what they're appealing to, and then it have to be a minute or less.
Yeah.
So if you follow those two rules, you can post a short and
Instagram
get a
and
whole
TikTok, same thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's because that's what
Rick
the youngsters do.
Caliber.
Well, there's a good reason for it. It's easier for people to browse a video while they're holding their phone like this, rather than trying to hold it sideways.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not cinematic or anything, but it's yeah. So, but yeah, you could fly the Mavic, the old Mavic Pro. You could use that and get some clips and put together a little 1 minute piece that would be full screen, but portrait.
So, do the new ones do that too?
No.
Okay.
No. You remember the Mavic camera? The Mavic Pro camera was round. The whole body was round, and it could rotate you could just rotate the sensor.
Yeah. That
was actually a really slick design. It was just really fragile.
Exactly. The fragility is the thing.
Oh man, I could equate it to our man parts. I mean, it seems so fragile.
Just hanging out there in the air.
Just kind of out there, And I know the little rubber bands and stuff are super fragile, but it got some great shots. I was going through some old
anything
footage.
that you can walk up to and tap it with your finger and it goes like that makes me nervous,
Yeah, it didn't have it. I did crash mine once. I crashed into a neighbor's younger oak tree in the summertime. The maple tree. I'm sorry, maple tree.
Yeah.
The drone, it kind of, I had a flyaway basically. I didn't calibrate the compass before I flew, and the thing, it took off and it went, threaded the needle between two houses, and it kind of wasn't, it was only like 20 feet up in the air, and it drove right into the maple tree's branches basically.
Yeah.
It kind of fluttered down to the ground and landed.
Yeah.
I was lucky.
Well, looking back on it, when they first came out with the Mavic and the Mavic Pro, you know, they added some features that we all were going, gee whiz, holy cow, wow, wow. You know, it's like the digital step zoom, where you click the button and it would
Yeah.
zoom in like that.
I never had a drone until Mavic came out because it folded. I wanted to take it on trips. So the folding drone was the big thing for me. That's what got me into the whole game to begin with. That was it. That hooked me.
Well, Chuck, if you ever decide to do it, I would highly recommend the Mini 2. It's just incredible. And I know a lot of guys are holding off because they have a smart control. They're waiting. But even with the regular controller, it's still. I would think that the Maverios would work with that controller, wouldn't they?
No, because the BT300, you mean with its own controller acting as the phone? So remember, there's two. The way I use my Moverios, I'm kind of cheating. There's another set called the BT35Es, and they don't come with like an Android controller at all. They just come with this interface box I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
I happen to get my hands on an interface box that the plug from the glasses is the same, so everything's compatible.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so the problem is you need the Android controller because that substitutes for your phone. That'd be like in the top of the Mini 2's controller.
Yeah.
But it's only 32-bit and Fly is 64-bit. So it's not compatible with the controller. You can't load it on and use it.
Yeah,
But the new BT40s you can.
I fly the Mini with the iPad Air, and it's great. But you know, when you get out in bright sunlight, even though the iPad you can dial it up pretty good and still maintain pretty good quality. It's not like what I use with my Mavic 2s is the Crystal Sky. So
yeah, okay, and that's like the smart controller similar to the Crystal Sky that has like 900 nits, which is pretty bright.
Yeah, and I've got
blinding bright house.
I've got the ultra bright, which is 2,000 nits.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah,
that's enough. When you forget to dim that down and you're messing around with the settings in the house, it blinds you. You look away and you see the rectangle from the screen.
Well, it seems kind of obsessive because I have it dialed back down. You know, it's like you got the meter on there, and I've got it down here to about a quarter brightness. You know.
Yeah, because that's all you need. It's the same thing with my smart controller. You throttle it way back because it's just overkill. But yeah, those are both really good devices. They will. I'm pretty sure DJI will add firmware so that the smart controller can handle the Mini 2. That seems like it's inevitable. It's too similar to the Air 2. They use it's the same controller except the markings are different, and they're both OcuSync 2. I just don't see why it hasn't happened already. I don't know what maybe they just taking their time like DJI likes to do.
And I've never heard of anybody trying to link up the MA2 controller to the Mini, whether they would link or not. I don't know.
You would imagine they would, right?
I think it's a software.
Don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, it might not, because the firmware on the controller has to be compatible as well. It's not just the controller, just because it's the same transmitter receiver.
Right.
Yeah, because like remember, back to the Maverio stuff, the Mavic 2's got a different controller about halfway through the build. Well, about a year and a half in, they went from an RC1A to an RC1B. And the way you can tell the difference is you look at the back of the controller, it says model number RC1B. But that didn't have the right firmware to work with the Epson Maverio BT300s. It would not work. And there was a lot of this going on with DJI and Epson. And it took about a year for them to update the firmware so that the two things would work together again. Apparently DJI didn't like the competition with Epson. They kind of got a little too into the drone stuff.
Yeah, that was back when DJI thought they were going to be king of everything, and they were hot to go on Crystal Sky.
And the goggles.
Back. Yep.
Yep. So the glasses kind of started personally, I had the goggles. I bought a pair of goggles and I had the glasses too. And as soon as I got the glasses, the goggles, they went on eBay. I was like, you're gone. I hate you. And they're just sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Like an inch of dust.
It works. Corey
What's
says the
that,
Mini
Hugh?
2 controllers works with the Mini 2 and vice versa.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Oh, the Mavic Air controller. Yeah, no, I knew that. I meant I think we were talking about the Mavic 2 controller working with.
Oh,
Weren't we? Did I misunderstand? Maybe I did.
nope. I probably just misheard you guys.
No, that's true though. The Mavic Air and the Air 2 and the Mini 2 use the same exact controller, just the markings on the exterior are a little different. They changed them up a little bit,
Well,
but those are interchangeable controllers.
That would lead me to the question about if you can fly the MA2 with a crystal sky, why wouldn't you be able to fly the Mini with the crystal sky if you use the Mavic 2 controller with the
You
crystal
should try
sky?
that. Give it a shot. You've got them all, don't you? Try it.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
I was just thinking that.
I mean, you're gonna do some low power testing where you're just gonna have it on the ground with the props off and see if it lights
Right.
everything up and everything. And I don't think it'll work personally, but well, it won't hurt anything to try. You're not gonna let the smoke out anything.
On my
You know, you
big
can never get
crystal,
this
on my big crystal sky, I cannot download the Fly app. It won't do it. It says not compatible with this.
because it's 32-bit.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know what DJI did to the smart controller though, because that is also a 32-bit device, yet Fly is on my smart controller right now. So they did something, but so I tried taking the Fly app and cool. So the truck go by. That's behind you.
Yeah, that's
I took the Fly app.
That's one heck of a big piece of shelf ice right there.
Yeah, it is. I looked at the truck. I didn't see the big shelf ice. That's how unobservant I am. Maybe I shouldn't be flying at all. Yeah. What was I saying? Now I lost my train of thought. This sucks getting older.
Hey,
Squirrel.
I got a hint for you, Chuck. As you get older, those moments get longer.
Oh yeah.
Longer and longer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Must have had a squirrel moment. So oh yeah, that's what. So I tried to extract Fly from the smart controller and sideload it into the Epson Moverio controller because I figured they're both 32-bit and it would work. Well, it doesn't work. There must be something in it that tells it that this is for the, it identifies that the smart controller is like an RM500 or something. That's the model number of the thing. When you see it in Android, it's an RM500. So I probably have to somehow fake out the Android controller and the glasses and make it think it's an RM500. Then it would probably work. Because I'm sure that's the architecture. The architecture for 32-bit Fly is what they're using for smart controller. That might work with the Crystal Sky if you do something similar, but then I got to really hack it up. And I'm not that good at hacking that stuff up to that level. Maybe you guys are.
That's beyond me.
Yeah, it's outside my wheelhouse too, unfortunately. I'm sure there are guys that can do it though. Probably some guys on here can do it. There's your mission, should you choose to accept it. I'll give you the file. I can give you the file.
Hey,
I did extract it.
Dave, are you with us?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks comfortable.
I think the medication has really whacked you pretty good today, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It really has. The last few days, it's kind of hit me kind of hard. I don't know what's going on.
Well, if it continues on next week, I'd be making a couple of phone calls, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported, guys. And don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out.
Is Chris going flying today or Chris Jackson?
I don't know. I'm going to go try fly this afternoon. I know that. Just hope it warms up a little bit more.
I think where are we at now? I wonder.
Is it sunny there, Roger?
Yeah, it's very sunny.
The sun's cooked us up to 13. Yeah,
Oh,
13 degrees Fahrenheit here. I don't know if I want to go snowshoeing later or not. That would be fun to film with the drone.
Well, it's doing 5 right now here, Fahrenheit, minus 15 Celsius. Just hope it warms up. Rick Halber says, I have the Mini 2 and the Mavic 2 Pro with the smart controller, but I hear DJI is going to have the smart controller work together.
It's not.
That's the rumor. That's
Yeah.
the rumor, yeah. Well, it can handle it. It's the Air 2 and the Mini 2 are so similar, it can handle it. It's just a firmware change. They're just taking their time. Did you guys see there was a post on one of the Facebook groups? Somebody's Air 2 developed stress cracks right above the front arms, it looked like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What the heck would you have been doing to cause stress cracks?
The poster claims they didn't crash or anything like that, but
I would be highly suspect of that.
yeah, but so one of the guys posted up, you can buy that exterior part of the body, you can buy it, and it's only like 13 or 14 US, I think, dollars. It's not very expensive. It's more the tear down and the rebuild. But I was thinking, well, you could always take the one that was the existing one that's kind of weakened. You could look at the backside of it. Yeah, I was thinking you could buy a new one. You could epoxy the backside of it so it wouldn't crack. You beef it up a little bit.
Yep.
Because there's probably a lack of material in that area that allows it. There's a stress concentration there, so just beef it up a little bit.
And it might have been just that run of the mold, or something, who knows?
Yeah, maybe it was just a little thin there or something, but they're already too thin, but they have to do that for weight, I'm pretty sure. Can't have these things weighing a whole bunch. It's got to fly. Every gram is another, every gram is a little less flight time.
Yeah, but if he still has his refresh still good on it, you could probably just change it in.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
But the refresh is not what it used to be. Now you have to pay a fee when you submit for refresh, right?
So the first one used to be, the second one was like that. That wasn't, the first one was free. The second one was a fee.
Yeah, they've
I don't know, but
they've watered
I've
down
never had any.
the value of that.
Sorry, you.
That's good. No delay, bud. I know.
No, I never had any good luck when I called DJI for help. I always basically gave up and bought the parts myself and fixed things myself because they just so bad. If they weren't the only game in town,
Yeah,
throw them out like yesterday's trash. I don't know. Their customer service is just piss poor at best. It's terrible. There's no excuse. I really hope some of the other guys start to do better so they can kind of put some pressure on DJI to up their game when it comes to helping us out as owners.
I do too. I really hope also that the digital gets a little more competition, because right now there's not much there except DJI, right?
Yeah, that's kind of it. There might be a couple of other ones. The FPV guys, the tried and true. Actually, I think I saw Lone Star was on here. He knows all about that stuff. Kai, what's the deal, man? Chime in. Maybe
passing us a fast one.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna bail. I gotta put my drones all together here, and then I'm gonna head out and do that sign and head down to Port Stanley while the weather's nice. So we'll catch you guys a little bit later, eh?
Okay, Paul, you be safe
Take
now.
care.
Yep.
See you later, Paul.
Have a
Yep. See you
good
guys.
flight.
Yep. Bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Paul 1 and Paul 2.
Yeah.
Paul 2 and Paul 1. They can do anything under the sun. Little Dr. Seussian spin there.
Green eggs.
Not quite the Muppets, but it's, Dr. Seuss, which is equally good.
Did I hear Muppets? No, I'm not gonna do it.
There you go.
My backup dancer left.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that, Mike. His water main broke last night. That
Oh, that's terrible.
was it a really cold night, Mike, last night?
In Texas, I would say they've been pretty damn cold.
The
He's in
Mike's
Dakota.
out in Dakotas, or
Yeah, I think he's in
Oh,
South.
he feels like he's down in Texas.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll be colder than them for sure.
North Dakota?
Is he in North Dakota? Okay.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Man, the Dakotas have to be brutally cold right
yeah,
now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
his family has a big farm, thousands of acres.
Look at those. Wow. I see the ice traveling behind you again, Paul.
Yep. See all that's the shelf out there. And here's pieces that break off and go down. And when I flew yesterday, I went around this side. Over here is the Coast Guard station. And I looked down. Here's some idiots out there jumping up and down on the shelf ice like 20 feet away from open water. It's like,
That's called natural selection, Paul.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
correct.
Of course.
You
Mike.
hit it right. You hit the nail on the head, man.
so
Darwin
then,
Award.
Yeah.
so then the
You want
guy
to get
was
them before
showing
they
off.
breed.
The guy was showing off. He was jumping up and down, and he goes to walk back, and he must have stepped in a crack that was covered over. He went right down to his knee in it, and he's lucky
Oh, I heard
it
you say
wasn't a
that
bigger
earlier.
crack. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you say that earlier. Yeah, he was right. It's natural selection. You just hope they do that before they breed. That's all.
Ah, yeah, exactly.
Stop it. Stop it dead in its tracks. That's what's wrong with modern society. Too many
know.
live.
We're too safe, right?
Yeah, we're not. There's no more dilution either. We're all kind of inbred, so it's kind of making us goofy.
When it get warm, it breaks. The
That
cold.
too scientific. Not
Texas
enough
has thawed
dilution.
out now. Okay. When it gets
Now you
warm,
have
it
me.
breaks.
Now you have me wanting to fly pseudo FPV.
There you go, man. Dude, you should build an FPV drone. With your background, you got lots of skills. You should give it a shot.
I have so many projects that I haven't completed, like the rest of us. That I don't know. Yeah, it would be cool.
And there's a firmware
Eventually.
called iNav that behaves a lot like a DJI drone, where you got nice steady flight, you can set waypoints, you got a reliable return to home. I'm actually thinking about building a quad around iNav as my next drone.
I'm gonna try.
I mean, when you here's the guy over here, the idiot,
Oh yeah.
and the water's open right along here like this.
Yeah.
And if you watch real careful, I think you'll see him bounce up and down. Oh, he just got done doing it. Now watch him. Boom.
Yeah.
Duh.
Dumbass.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cold foot now. Nice.
Good on him.
You're right. Is he showing off for the drone?
Yeah.
Now, this is the house in town, not on the farm. Okay.
No, he was showing off for his friends there.
Oh, okay.
Kai says, did somebody say FPV? Yes, we did, sir. Yes, we did.
Yeah, see? Hey, Kai. We're going to ask him about digital systems other than DJIs. I know if anybody knows of a few others, Kai does.
That way you
I
can
did a
put
pretty
the Kai-
cool live stream.
You can put the Kai Bosch on it.
The Kai
Ooh.
Bosch. Ba-dum-bum.
Oh.
What did you guys think of the Mars drone that they're going to be flying in a little bit?
Yeah.
That
Looks
is
kind of
cool.
cheesy, doesn't it? Looks kind of cheesy, doesn't it?
What, the helicopter?
Well,
The
it
We
drone
gotta
cost like,
itself.
remember- we
how many
gotta
millions did
remember-
it cost?
Roger, the atmosphere and the gravity is different than it is here.
Yeah, the atmosphere is about a fourth,
Yeah.
Crazy.
but then there's lower gravity, so you don't have to counter as much. But
That's
I thought
true.
it's pretty
That's true.
fascinating. They tested it in a vacuum here on planet Earth, and
So here's what I wondered. I read that they're using lithium ion batteries, which to my understanding, lithium ion does not perform as well in the cold.
Yeah, but they have warmers on them too. They have warmers, so the thing can only fly like 90 seconds. Yeah.
Anyway, interesting.
It is really cool. They haven't flown it yet, right? It's like it's preparing for flight.
Yeah.
I think it's like has solar panels to charge and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think also the main drone, the crawler, is orientating himself and getting used to the area.
Yeah.
Oh, that's their spotter.
You see what Lone
Crawler
Star
is a
said?
spotter.
Yeah. What's that?
See what Lone Star wrote down?
Okay,
Fat
shark.
shark.
Let's take a look at that.
Shark bite.
Bite. Now, given that it's fat shark, it's not going to be that cheap.
DJI is not exactly cheap either,
Oh
though.
no, hell no. That's
Well,
why
if you're going to get in the digital, yeah, but if you're going to get in the digital, I imagine you're going to pay the tariff. But
you are now, but that's
so clear.
You won't be, right?
Yeah, right. So much clearer than the analog stuff. I don't know how people the pilots that fly analog amaze me because they're looking through snow most of the time. Okay, yeah, we know we drive in snow, we do okay. Yeah. Maybe you just get used to it, like when you're flying FPV, you get used to the snow.
Or the lines that go this way, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So the good pilots they get used to that, and after a while they don't even notice it. They're so fixated on what's important, they can look through all that garbage.
You do get used to it.
So SharkBite is even more expensive than the DJI system.
So what's the advantage? It's more universal, I'm guessing.
I don't know. I guess the advantage is you can use digital and analog with the same pair of goggles.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think
quads, right? It's
that would be cool. More flexibility for your fleet.
But the transmitter and the receiver, and it looks like a run cam comes with it for $320 on Get FPV. And the DJI systems, I think it's running like $180, $200 or something like that for the little package.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go make another coffee. I'll be right back. Kim is here.
Hey,
He's talking to you now.
This one through the computer for me, would you? The next batch.
With analog, when you fly into snow because you lost the VTX connection, you get used to it and you just fly back the other way. You know what I mean? As long as you don't do any course corrections or height or anything like that, you just fly back. But you get used to it. You kind of train.
I'm so spoiled. I am so spoiled with digital. I don't want to look through crap. I just want the crystal clear image. Spoiled.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah,
it's too expensive digital right now, and I find what the hell?
Oh God,
that's water.
Thanks,
lots of water.
That's what Mike found.
Oh man.
Yeah, wait till it all freezes. How lovely. Oh, what a mess.
Dang.
Talk about money. There's money.
Yeah. Not good.
Not good at all.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm used to the DJI digital, not the goggles, but their digital system for seeing in the screen. And I'm just about to go to the FPV analog world. So it's going to be an interesting transition, that's for sure.
It is.
You get used to it. You start training your mind.
Yeah.
When you fly into snow and all that and disconnection kind of thing, you just don't do any course corrections, don't do any height corrections, and just turn around and fly back.
This reminds me of like NASCAR. Remember like Days of Thunder when Cole Trickle drove into the smoke and just hold your line.
That's it.
Is that when you can't see, just basically just like fly through the smoke. Don't stop. Hold your course.
And plus, with the situation with the rules and law and all that, you can't go all that far out with certain drones anyways.
Right.
So I mean, I get 500 to 600, maybe 800 meters with my FPV, and then I'll encounter a storm and I'll just turn around and come back the other way.
What transmission system are you using, Kim?
What do you mean?
Are you just using FR Sky XM?
Yeah.
Okay.
RS XR or stuff like that for receiver. But I use Lumineer for VTX. But you can crank the power, but when you crank the power up on it from 200 to say 1200, you're
Wow.
starting to get into the range of ham radio, you know.
Yeah, that's interesting, because did you know that? So in the States, technically, all you guys are supposed to have a ham license unless your transmitter is already certified by the FCC. DJI,
Yeah.
I think, are, but most of the FPV crowd, they're not.
No, I
So
mean,
they have to learn Morse code.
Well, you have to learn ham radio stuff, a lot of electronics and stuff
That's
like
not.
yeah, but
That used to be a thing.
VTX aren't designed to go like you know, around the world or 10,000 miles or 1,000 miles or anything like that.
Yep.
It's a local transmission. I mean, you're
Doesn't
right
matter.
there. You
According
know,
to law, you still need a ham license.
yeah, well, you know, fiddly dee, fiddly dum there.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just.
Yeah, I know. But the thing with cranking, say, a Lumineer, I like the Lumineer because you're able to adjust the power. The thing about cranking to 1200 watts, you get a great video. I mean, it's powerful, but you'll also swamp other flyers that are near you.
Yeah.
And you will get disturbances from your DJI.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I fly up close to Roger, just to show the FPV quad, I pick up disturbances from his transmitter, his quad. It shows up on it. Even though they're not in the same range, but there's always that bleed over kind of thing there, like, you know. But I try not to get too close because I don't want to swamp his drone, and all of a sudden it just falls out of the sky, and oh my god,
He's out.
yeah.
Dave's out.
He's not
He's
out.
not out.
I heard.
What are you talking about, Chuck? Look at him. Look at him. He's still moving.
He's fine now.
He's
I'm
ready.
fine.
He's ready to jump up and do some jumping jacks.
My wife caught me twice now. I was sitting up in bed and I have my phone like this, and I'm like sleeping on my phone on my face.
I
You
was
were still holding
snoring.
it.
I know. It's a gift. It's a skill set.
Well, Lynn always gives me a hard time. She says she'll be talking to me on the phone and I'll fall asleep.
Yeah, FPV's fun. So's GPS though. They both have their niche.
Well, I tell you what, Kim, you did a really good cinematic one the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
See how bad the field is.
Yep.
You crash your FPV there, and you won't find it till springtime. It'll be a pile of junk.
Oh yeah.
They'll find your frozen corpse there holding the freaking drone to your chest, and a freaking buzzer
Never let the
picking you clean.
don't let the controller out of your dead frozen hands.
Oh my god, man! You get 5 feet of snow out there, and that's it. I don't care if you got a beeper on it. You crash in that snow, it's gonna be muffled. You're not gonna find it.
Oh yeah.
Did Roger like go to grow beans to brew the coffee with, or what?
No, he's right here. He's just he's harassing our friendly squirrel, which is trying to eat all my bird seed, and it's not made for him.
Oh, they're
Tiny Bell.
they're
So I'm glad you
industrious.
guys like my weasel video.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing?
Hey, D90. I don't know how that little bugger got into that tiny little mouse hole, I swear.
I should have kept the footage I had from my low res frickin' webcam that caught. I had the bucket of death in front of my house because I had a chipmunk problem.
Oh, you too?
And well, it's over now at the moment, but a couple of years ago, yeah. So I had the bucket of death set up with the sunflower seeds and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And the house webcam, I just redirected it towards that so I could watch it. And the squirrel walks up the first time I noticed the ramp was knocked out of the way and all the seeds were gone. Seeds were out of the water and everything. Okay, there's a squirrel or something getting in there. So that's when I set up the recording. I record it. I caught the squirrel, it goes up, knocks the ramp off, and then it's hanging onto the side of the bucket with its hind legs, and it's reaching down and grabbing the seeds and shucking them and eating them.
They're smarter than you think, those little shits.
Wow.
Oh, they're amazing. Who's
So
the
they
guy
learn.
that did who's the dude that did the glitter bomb? It's the former NASA engineer. What's his name? He has a really big channel on YouTube. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of his name.
I remember the porch pirate glitter bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. So he did a whole thing on like this. He made an obstacle course for the squirrels. He had named them all in his yard.
Yes.
It was awesome.
I saw that.
So
okay.
that was so good, and they were amazing how they could. I mean, I hate them, but they're really amazing how they could learn their way through the obstacle course and get through everything.
Well, speaking of chipmunks, I did the same thing last summer. I had the bucket of death. I got 18.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Like, where the hell are they all coming from?
Well, they breed at least here in New York State, they breed in April and July.
Okay.
So they say you're not supposed to catch them in April and July. I'm thinking, well, why the heck wouldn't I? I'm getting like more bang for the buck.
Exactly.
I get one and there's like, they're super squirrel. They are super cute, but that's the only reason we don't kill them is because they're super cute.
Now they've got survival training,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah. Actually, chipmunks are they're super cute, but man, my concrete driveway has cracks in it because they undermined it. And
exactly. Same here.
They are so destructive. And
yep. If I didn't see them inside my garage, I would have not bothered them at all. If they were staying outside, we would have had a peaceful.
That's crossing the line right there. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. Yeah, I know. And it was hard the first few times, but
dude, one day I was actually sitting in the garage.
Legal.
It's legal. One day I was sitting in the garage and I watched one. He didn't seem to take any notice of me. He walked up the ramp and he jumped right in, like free dived right into the bloody pit. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, my coworker gave me the idea a few years ago. He more than once he came home and he found them doggy paddling, right? And so he walked away. Yeah. He comes back an hour later and the thing's still doggy paddling. He's like, yeah, that's enough. And he's got another bucket. So he's like, holy cow, the energy, it is awful. It's really awful when you think about, I guess if you had the water level lower, they could probably then, but then they're just going to come back. They're not going to.
No, yeah, you gotta.
And you can't move them. If you, like, I know a guy who's a pest control guy. He told me that if you were to catch them alive and you move them, they're territorial, so that another group of chipmunks will basically kill them. They won't, it's like they're invaders.
Wow.
They don't just say, oh, come on in, like we mostly do as humans. Like, oh yeah, homeless guy, help him out. Nope. Homeless squirrel.
I even caught a little tiny mouse, like about 2 inches long in the trap. Apparently he jumped in too.
Yeah, the first time I set it, I set it in the morning. I came home from work. I had 3 chipmunks and a field mouse.
All in one shot.
In one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a busy day. What works really great on mice are those little electronic traps by Victor. They have the ones that you put like a couple of C batteries in them.
Do they zap the mice?
Yes. I bought the one for rats. It's a little bigger.
Yeah.
And they're steel plates in the bottom. It has 4 C batteries in it. The one I bought has Wi-Fi, so it tells you when it has a kill. So I actually set it up in my mother-in-law's house because I needed to keep an eye on things because she couldn't. And it's like 2 a.m. Got a kill. I go over, sure enough, and then I clean it all out, set it because they never get to the bait. The bait's in the back. They go in and they cross the metal plates and they're done. Clean, super clean. Yeah. So then there was another time I had 2 of them in there. One went in, got zapped. Then another one came in and got zapped. I didn't. God. Anyway, that trap does work. And then there's another one that Victor makes that has a container in the bottom. So you basically they go up like a ramp. They go in, they get zapped, and then it zaps them then zaps them just to be sure. And then the trap door drops like a guillotine and they fall down in the container and there's room for like 12. You can't
Oh,
catch up to
God.
12. Well, they breed 14 at a time.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a dude on YouTube that talks about that too. That's all he does is review like mouse traps.
Yeah.
And this is way off topic for drones. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're always.
This is it's low tech.
Low tech.
Low tech.
Yeah.
Catching chipmunks. Low tech works best.
We had a lot of fun last summer.
Yeah.
Every day I would report my kills for the day.
Oh, and I'd throw them over the fence, and the neighbor's cat or feral cat or whatever would take them away, and
Yeah.
they were gone. There's never any. Every day, same thing. Throw it over, dump the bucket over the fence, come back the next night, just look up over the fence. Oh, nothing there. All gone. Here's some more. Feeding time.
Yeah, I just dumped them on the edge of my property and
Yeah.
he took them away.
Lone Star link. I sent you a link. Okay, Rick Oliver, you have a good one. You be safe now. You take care of yourself, buddy.
Take
Yeah.
care, Rick. Right back, guys.
Okay, D90. No sleep since yesterday. Wow. Okay, D90 Bell. You have a good sleep. I think we lost Dave.
Who's Dave?
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Dave. Just wanted to know if you
Really
were there.
chilling, Dave.
No, I'm trying.
Well, if you got problems, don't worry about it. Hey. Okay, how you doing?
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, the FPV guy.
I hear you talking
No
about
mercy.
TV, so I figure I better chime in here before.
We talked about that little Marv's drone too a little bit, but the thing you guys did a live stream on Friday. Did
Well-
you see the K-Spots video on that thing? That was pretty clever.
I
Like a
like the
newsreel?
one was the power loop. Some guy, Nico FPV, put on a thing on Instagram where they made a power loop with the rope around the rover. It's
I didn't
just
see
funny
it.
as hell.
Nice.
What are they going to use to power that drone with? What kind of battery?
Solar. Oh,
Yeah, they're lithium ion batteries.
Yeah.
They have higher, the lithium ion has a higher energy density than lipos.
Okay.
And since they don't have to worry about weight too much up there and that little bit of atmosphere that they have, it only makes sense to use lions.
I was saying use like a car battery.
Well, that's lead acid. So,
Yeah, those props are big.
Yeah.
Just don't have much
yeah, but
lift.
they only weigh like 35 grams.
Yeah, there's just no lift to speak of.
They're gonna say they're going to deploy it only about a month from now. They're not gonna.
Was it that far out? I thought it was only a couple of weeks.
The way I heard it, it was 30 days. They said on the news report I saw. So I seen Spank the monkey on Mars. Drone shots.
Yeah, Kai, he was talking about FPV. He's just getting into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah,
Step out
there's some major differences between all these digital systems, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not involved in FPV 100%. I know Kim is into it, but I'd rather just do camera drone. I tried with the goggles already and everything, and I cannot control the controller with my hands at all. So my hands are like too small.
Get a smaller controller.
Well, I just don't want to bother with it. I tried even playing with the PlayStation controllers and I got problems. So my hands aren't coordinated. from my brain to my hands, not.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
What drone shot share?
I'm gonna check it out now. See what we put. To the latest image, prove life is on Mars. Yeah, it's
Yep, he's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Look at them.
He'll say he's not though in a second.
Now it's just so sore there. I'm not out.
Yeah. Okay, I see your monkey there.
I'm behind you guys. I gotta hit the like button though. It's only right?
Yeah. That's why I'm watching. So, Paul, you planning on flying today? That ice fog must be gone by now.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone. I don't know. I've pretty much flown yesterday's flew as much as I need to.
Are you planning on flying today, Lone Star?
Oh yeah, I'll be flying later. I've been playing with some different batteries.
Oh, okay.
I built one of those lithium ion batteries. Actually, I built two of them. I got a 3S on this one and a 4S here, so we're going to see how they do.
Oh,
Gonna buzz some water towers today, Kai?
No, I'm going to leave the water tower alone. I'm going to go over to that park. There's a 75-acre sports park over by the lake.
Yeah.
Gives you enough elbow room to where you can play without getting in anybody's way.
Nice.
Well, I go out to my friend's place out there in the country where I did that buzzard video.
Yeah.
There's a water tower. It's about a quarter mile from her place.
you're lucky you don't have winter
But
like we have.
you get behind that water tower, even with FPV, and you will see what water will do to your reception.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is our weather here today. I don't know if it's showing yet.
There it is.
This
That's not as much snowpack as I would have thought. You guys, your snowpack looks about the same as ours. It's kind of because it's out in the open, it blows around a lot.
Yeah, well, we got a lot less snow this year than we usually get.
Yeah.
We were outdoors on Christmas Day, man, with t-shirts on, and we're still on green grass.
Yeah, us too.
It's very rare.
Would you say it's about a third of a meter or so? Would you say at the most? You guys have on the ground right now?
Yeah.
So here's what the Mars rover actually saw.
There are no cats. That's why there are no cats on Mars.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Anybody who gets that joke is as old as me.
love Alf. I used to have an Alf doll in my truck.
I still have one from, it's probably collectible. I have one Cooking with Alf. It had like a cat recipe on it from like Burger King or whatever.
Nom nom nom.
There's a little hand puppet Alf. I gotta find that thing. I think probably worth some cash. Sell it and buy a drone.
Like you need another drone.
Yeah, like a hole in the head. You're right.
You need a backup to the backup now?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I would like a mini too, though. They're nice and compact. Be fun to haul them around.
If you have an Alf doll from '86, it's worth almost $500.
Yowza.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Wish I had kept mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somewhere I have a VHS tape of the first episode of Alf.
Yeah.
in German.
Nice.
In German.
Oh, funny.
Wow.
Yeah, the actor who played the dad on that show, I think just passed not so long ago.
Wow, it's Corey Mano. I
Such a
didn't know that.
Nice.
crazy show.
Now you guys got a lot more snow down there, Corey. That's for sure.
So what you up to, Kai?
About 7 foot. I just thought I'd chime in here real quick. You were asking about digital and digital alternatives.
Yeah.
Just
That was
thought
you.
I'd point out the finer nuances of it. So right now you have the DJI digital, and then you have your Fat Shark Sharkbite.
Gotcha.
Sharkbite has a little add-on receiver that plugs into your goggles. If you have an HDMI in on the goggles, you can use it. That little booger is like $250. So even if you buy a cheap like V6 goggle to go with that, the Attitude V6, you're still looking the same money as DJI as far as the goggles concerned.
I'm waiting for Eachine to clone all that stuff, and then I'll buy it. Hey.
Doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. They got way too much development money on that.
Oh, I don't know.
But here's the thing, okay? DJI is a two-way system. I mean, the goggle and the air unit talk to each other. If there's lost packages, they get resent. Okay? What's the Fat Shark? It's a one-way system. You have one transmitter, one receiver. So whatever gets lost is lost.
Okay.
Some people like to refer to the Fat Shark digital as the analog digital, because when you start having dropouts, it starts looking very similar to analog.
Does it have the same issue of variable latency that the DJI system has?
No.
No, it's a consistent latency.
It's actually supposed to be quite less in the latency department because it only receives.
Right.
Now that's where the latency comes in, because the DJI talks back and re-requests packages. So, but I mean, you even want to talk, the receiver, or not the receiver, but the sending unit, the air unit is what DJI calls it. So the Vista unit is about $150, $160, somewhere in that neighborhood. The air unit, what's the built-in DVR, is about $180. Sharkbite system, you have, so your VTX, the video transmitter, that's about $50. The camera is about $50. The little stupid cable between the two of them is $12. And then you still need an antenna.
Okay.
So that cost is about the same.
Yeah.
One thing you have to say about the Sharkbite, their VTX is quite a bit smaller and quite a bit lighter.
Oh, that's good.
So if you want to go into Cinewhoops,
yeah,
I don't know if it's already on the market, but they're bringing some on the market specifically for Cinewhoop, for little whoops.
Right on. Okay.
No, to keep it light on a single board. DJI, like, and this little bugger here, the 85X.
Okay. Yeah.
They took the Vista and stripped all the heat sinks out of it. Call it a naked Vista.
Okay.
Reduced the weight from 24 grams down to 14 grams.
Right on.
So there's different discussions about why, how you get away with it, and if the heat sink is actually a heat sink, or if it's something to protect the unit.
What's the video quality like on it?
The video quality on this little booger isn't all that great. That little nano camera they've got in the front of this is not really a good camera. The better camera right now is the Nebula Pro. Best camera is still the original DJI camera like you get with the Vista.
Yeah.
But the Nebula Pro, they're so close to each other that I don't justify spending the extra $10 to get the Vista over the Nebula Pro.
Well, one of these days I might just upgrade to digital.
No.
Well, I got 7 of these quads sitting in front of me now, and every last one of them is DJI.
There you go. Wow.
That's
That's quite
funny.
an
Kai picks on me. How do I need another drone? And he has a whole Starfleet.
Well, and then I've got that wing right there, and then I've got another wing right there, and then I've got that big freaking sailplane.
Hey, Guy, have you done anything with iNav?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
That wing right there is on iNav.
Okay. Right on.
That wing right there is on iNav.
Good. Okay, I'll have to pick your brain. I was thinking about going
Good
with
luck
iNav.
with that. There ain't much to pick.
What's that?
He's a liar. What a liar. Oh man.
And I keep it like with cars, keep the mileage down.
Gotcha. What's up, Frank? How you doing, buddy? Frank the Tank.
Now, iNav is actually pretty simple. It's in the interface. It's not much different to Betaflight.
Yeah. Well, they both came off the same fork originally, didn't they?
Yeah, they're kissing cousins.
Yeah. Well, what I'm looking for is to have an FPV experience that's a little bit more like the DJI reliability in terms of, if I want to stop and do camera mode stuff with the FPV drone, that's kind of what I'm looking for, and a reliable return to home and stuff like that.
You're not going to get that with iNav.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Oh.
Well, it's no different to Betaflight. I mean, you can kick it in the angle mode.
Right.
But you're not going to be able just to totally disregard the flying for your camera work.
Right. Okay.
Oops. Be right back.
I thought you could do like waypoints and stuff with iNav.
Well, yeah, you can.
Okay. Okay.
But I mean, you got return to home on Betaflight too.
You do, but it's an experimental feature, and from what I hear, it doesn't always work, which kind of scares me.
Well, I got 3 quads right now that have GPS on it, and I haven't had any problems with it.
Okay, well, you never know. That's just what I hear from when I'm reading online and from YouTube.
The biggest mistake that people make on Betaflight, there's a check mark where you can let the quad arm before it gets a satellite lock.
Right. I wouldn't do that.
If you take off without satellite lock, all that stuff doesn't work.
No, that's stupid. I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
So your best bet is when you plug in, have a spare battery or use a previously flown battery, plug it into the quad, and just let it sit and establish satellites, and then plug in the actual flight battery that you're going to fly with once you have a lock.
I don't have to worry about satellite locks on my guys.
Nice.
Hi, Frank.
Stays on the ground.
It stays on the ground. And if ever it crashes, I just have to flip it over and it keep going. It's not like the drones.
What if you get lost in the woods, Frank?
Oh, well, if you get lost in the woods, you got your cell phone to get you where you want to go. Hopefully. If you didn't run out of batteries because you were filming it with it, that's another thing.
Wouldn't it be cool if your cars could just drive back home and navigate the way they came? That'd be neat.
That would be cool.
Return to home.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying.
You need a whole bunch of sensors on it for avoidance, though.
Sure, sure.
It's doable.
Get at them. Put them in where the headlights are.
Yeah, it's doable. They've done it with real cars, so you could do that with RCs.
Frank, I'm throwing down the challenge, buddy.
Challenge not accepted. I don't have.
Here's the thing. Just take an Air 2, duct tape it to the top of your car, and there you go. Got all your sensors. Back, forth, everything you need.
Yeah, I don't have
Fly
the
it
budget
back
to
home.
build that.
You could just have it fly it back home, then pick up the car and fly it back home if it can handle the payload.
Okay, Diana, thank you for being here. Have a good one.
Did Anna?
Or Frank, if you could design and build a rover that has a copter took off and landed it and drive it around.
Sure.
Now we're
All it
talking.
takes is
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Yes. Almost
You-
anything's
You were
possible
going to
with that.
front that whole endeavor, right, Paul?
yeah.
Just like a lot of people, they say I spend a lot of money on RCs. I don't really, because that's my hobby. People spend more on fishing stuff than I do on my RCs.
Oh yeah.
But other people that have RC cars, they spend too much money on upgrades. I don't. The only thing I put is bearings. I keep them stock. Like that, I can afford more RC. So you can spend upgrades like crazies on these things.
Look what guys pay for a Skidoo.
Oh yeah, even
$20,000, $25,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But they say they're going to have more fun with their Skidoos, but no, I don't think so. I have more fun with my RCs.
Yep.
It's all the perspective. So how do you like that wing there, Kai, in the background on your couch? That looks like a fun wing.
That's the Optera. That actually is a fun wing. And I've actually upgraded
I would
it.
rather try a wing than a big drone, just for the hell of it. To me, that looks more fun, a wing, than it's different. It's a different. It's completely a different beast, but it looks fun.
It's a more natural flying experience, right? You're used to probably playing flight simulators where you use the joystick and, yeah.
Most of the wings, Kai, are all hand launch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got to watch it because the prop's on the back. So there's some guys that manage to cut the heck out of their hands on launching these things.
Oh yeah.
You remember the Parrot Swing, Kai?
Parrot Swing. Yeah, I've got one of those.
You got one? Okay. I love that. Love that.
It's really not all that great. I mean, I've flown it outside, and you have to the slightest bit of wind, and you.
Oh yeah, it's a toy. It's just a toy.
I bought one because it was like $25 or something.
Yeah, I got one on sale. Yep.
Yeah, it's sitting back there on the shelf somewhere. Now, then I still have the big sailplane. That's that 2.4 meter span.
Holy crap.
2.4 meters. Wow.
Holy freaking heck.
Yeah, almost 8 foot for those that don't speak metric.
Wow.
How many props is on that thing? Just one?
Just one.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that maiden flight didn't go so well.
Uh-oh.
I had to buy a new
video.
fuselage.
Did you get that on
the water tower? Sorry.
No, that was that black wing up there that went straight in for the water tower.
Oh crap.
Yeah. Well, that's like acro mode when you're flying wings, right? I mean, because you can't just
Well,
stop and hover. You got to keep.
You can set different modes for it.
Well, I mean, you have to maintain pretty much. You can't hover. You have to maintain a pace.
Yeah, you can't just stop. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just like me. I saw a post yesterday. I saw a post on the Facebook groups. A guy broke his RC car right in half, while the whole front bulkhead is shattered. The front dry shaft, the center dry shaft is gone. It's all bent out of hell, and he's got a lot of damage on his car. And he says, "How can I prevent this from happening? Or what can I upgrade this to stop it from happening? I hit a static object." And I replied, "Stop hitting static object." Like,
yeah. Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Doctor, don't do that.
Like, replace it with stock. I said, replace it with stock. There's nothing wrong with the stock, because you want to put metal dry shaft, metal this, metal that. Metal bends and it stays bends, but plastic comes back to shape. So you're better off to keep it plastic, and it's way cheaper, and stop hitting stings. Learn how to drive.
Well, it's simple physics, really. Two objects cannot occupy the same space at the same time.
Really? How old were you when you learned that?
In front of a water tower?
Newtonian physics, real life. Drone versus water tower, or wing versus water tower?
I
And then
released
if you get into that, which one is it? The wing simulator. There's a simulator program called Wings. They actually have a water tower on one of their scenes.
Okay.
You hit that thing, you get a nice hollow little boing to go with it.
Nice.
Boing.
Some programmer had a sense of humor.
Yeah, I was thinking they thought of me when they did that.
Cool.
Okay, you won't be the first and you won't be the last, I'm sure.
Nope, that's for sure. Real quick, yesterday, this is my my page. I can put the link. But yesterday I released the Red Cat unboxing of the video, so you can really get a close-up view of the body and all the thing on this lowrider from Red Cat. Very nice. And I put the running video of the build, the chrome car that I built from the Tamiya CC01. So those are the two recent ones that I built. I do a lot of different
Trailer
stuff.
race. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it is cool. Tamiya, huh? I used to have a whole bunch of Tamiya stuff. I had a Blackfoot and
Oh, I got a lot. I got a lot of different ones, but
I had the Bruiser. Well, it wasn't called the Bruiser. I had
the
the
Bruiser?
reissued Mount. Do you remember the Mountaineer? They reissued the Bruiser as a Mountaineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I've never
was-
owned a single RC car in my life.
Oh no.
Well, they're fun. Oh, they're a lot of fun.
Cool.
That poor Blackfoot, I tumbled that so many times in the street. Thing was all tore up because it was polystyrene body.
Oh yeah.
I ended up painting it black. I got plastic body filler and filled in all the gouges and had it all pretty again, and then rolled it again.
Mhm.
That was a tough truck though.
Yeah, people they think Tamiya is weak, but no, it's not. They're pretty strong. I've taken mine to the skate park, and it held up pretty good on the skate park.
You
They're
need
pretty good.
parts. There were plenty of parts. I used to go to this place
Oh, yeah.
called Walt's Hobby in Syracuse, and they had everything I needed. Break dog bones, whatever. Just
Yep.
buy
And they're
everything.
easily available. Like you need a part tree, you just order it, and it's like $5-6. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah. I retired that though when I got an Associated RC10 Competition Edition.
Yeah, not the same thing at all.
That's in my basement right now. It's just hung up with the old analog controller and stuff. Yeah.
You still
You even want to bust it out.
on your Tamiya? Do you have a electronic speed control? I mean, a mechanical speed control?
I threw out the step stuff and put I had a Futaba electronic on
Okay, cool.
on the car. Yeah.
Mine that I have were well over 20 years back in the 80s. I still have my electronic speed controlling, and I'm leaving it in there. It runs, it works, and I'm leaving it. I'm not changing it.
Yeah, they were nice. They worked really great.
Not the
Smooth.
electronic, the mechanical speed control.
Oh, they got all messy. Yeah, they you managed to grease them up and everything, and then they start getting wonky.
Yeah.
The ESC's where it's at.
Oh, all the electronics really change a lot, and it changed a lot for the ground and also for the air, because that's why drone exists now, because of all the speed controllers and what they can do with the 4 props, and it's all mathematical now, and the gyros that they have in there, they now have it for the cars also. It's just really neat how it actually evolved for everybody.
Comes around, goes around.
Yeah. Is there any gyros in the wing planes to help out?
Yeah, you can put a full-blown flight controller on those things.
Wow,
That's Chinese to me. That word you just said, it's Chinese to me.
Flight controller?
No, the Volron or whatever it is. The flight controller is, but the name brand that you said, that's
full-blown.
Oh, full-blown. Okay.
Yeah, no. I think the standard these days is the Matex.
Okay.
But Matex systems.
It's just like I bought a small little remote control to actually fly drones, and it came with a small receiver, but it's only got like a 2-wire or whatever, just to it's RS-232 that comes out, and you need to put it onto a flight controller. Yep. And me, it's ground, so I'm there. Shoot, I can't use it, so I had to order a normal controller to go on it, a receiver. What's that?
According to Oscar Liang, nearly all flight controllers now have gyros.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Cool.
And accelerometers.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out. It does help out the channel.
Yep.
And tonight at 7 p.m. after those guys, we got Val's Life. At 7
at
p.m.
7? I'll try to
Some more
pop in at
stuff
7.
up on. Nice. 7 Eastern or 7?
Eastern, yeah.
Okay, so 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock a.m. Thailand. Is it 8 p.m. It's 7 p.m. Eastern, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 a.m. UK, I think 5 hours.
I'm just going to start calling Chuck when I need to know the time somewhere. Chuck,
I have I'm gaining all this hobby is just I'm gaining friends all over the world. It's amazing. And then I started to pick up on the time zones because of it, because it's just out of necessity.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, you know, like me and that guy I keep referring to, Keith from the K-Spot, he and I got pretty chummy, and he's the guy in Thailand. He's 12 hours ahead of Eastern Standard. So like we catch each other on the flip. It's like we have to do our live stream on Saturday mornings at like 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. for him, because it's about as early and as late as we can stand it.
Yeah.
Still pick up the UK like mid-afternoon, and then the West Coast, the US is 7 a.m. It's pretty early on a Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. He's trying to come in. Jackson RC.
You can do it, Chris, man. You can do it. Come on.
So what happened, Roger? You broke your denture and you needed to get another one?
No, I got all my teeth pulled.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, I got all my teeth pulled, and I gotta get dentures for the top. And let's put it this way: I live on my pension, and it doesn't cover. I can't cover the whole cost.
Wow. Okay.
So I just got to try and pick up some more money there to pay off the dentures there.
My wife this summer, her denture broke right in half. Like she got a top denture and it just snapped right in half. So we temporarily glued it. And because of COVID, she couldn't, like, all the dentures, everybody was closed, nobody was open. So she took her a long time to get an appointment. Finally, she got it, but the new denture is not the same as the old one. So it's just it's a really hard time getting used to it.
Yeah, I see. My dentures cost almost $1,300, and our government doesn't pay the dentist here. They don't pay for our teeth or nothing. So
yeah,
I gotta pay that from my pocket, and I got money picked up there, but I'm missing about altogether about $500 now. So, you know, I got a lot of people who donated from my PayPal, and which I'm very happy about. And
cool.
I picked up some too. So
there's a link in the chat, guys. If you want to go help them out, go ahead.
I was encouraging Roger to get gold teeth. I thought that would be kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
Who's that
brittle.
dude in
Roger
guy
wasn't
in James
brittle.
Bond? He could be like Jaws, like that dude in James Bond. Remember
Yeah.
Roger Moore was James Bond?
yeah.
Jaws.
Need to get a bigger fundraiser going.
Because
You don't even need to pop open beer cans. You just chew them open.
because when I got them pulled out, it cost me almost $900. So I paid that. I had my savings in my bank I had, but I thought with my income tax, I'll probably get money back, but no, not a freaking penny came back. So
Wow.
yeah. I got my taxes done early this year, so I'm gonna get money back that'll go on my teeth, but nope. I got played there. So anyway, we'll get them.
Yeah, slowly.
So I gotta wait till 1st of April. I gotta go in for the fittings, or 1st of April, 2nd. They're gonna do the fittings there and all that, and that's when I gotta give them the cash.
Yeah, today I think
Those
I'm
are
gonna
the
go.
molds.
I'm gonna go watch the Justice League. I got a bunch of
Ooh.
so
Oh, nice.
I noticed my motherboard dropped on the porch, so I had to go rescue it. That's why I ran out of here. But I'm gonna have to go because I have got building to do.
Oh yeah, cool.
Got no
I need to
forest
get my-
robbers in there, I hope.
No, it's already no, it's actually pretty decent in the neighborhood. But he already rescued it. It's inside the house fine.
Hmm.
So we'll let it get equalized before I even think about powering it up or anything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, can rebuild the video editing machine. It's get a midlife crisis rebuild since the Mobo kind of went south.
Nice.
You know,
Yeah, I
beef
gotta
up the
check
RAM.
mine. I gotta upgrade mine too. I talked about that a little while ago, just before Christmas. I was gonna go buy one, but I just didn't pull the trigger. I want something for gaming, but I also want something for editing, and like I'm just torn. Like, okay, what do I do? And like, it's crazy.
So get a lot of cores. Like I have
Yeah.
14 cores, 14 more hyper threads, and then get a 3080 graphics card or a 2080 Ti if you can't wait for a 3080, and that'll handle the graphics of the games, and you're doing it all because
Yeah.
SSD and you're good.
because this stuff right here, this just showed up right away. But the real one, the full one, it needs cores for video rendering, but then you need for Fusion to do the graphics and stuff, you need the graphics card to do the weight, the heavy lifting. So it's a combo. It's a combo. If you're a gamer, you got it easy. You just get a great. You don't need a lot of cores. You just need a beefy graphics card,
Okay.
Morning.
mostly.
Hey, good morning, Andrew.
How are you?
That's the long and short of it.
I like
And
that.
there's-
Andrew.
There's some
That's
people
cool.
like AMD for editing. Some people like Intel. Like it's crazy how many.
Yeah, you gotta go with what you like. I'm an Intel guy. I'm
Yeah.
running an i9.
Okay.
Ooh,
It's older. It's a 7940X. It's a little older, a couple of years. But it's not close to being obsolete. It's
Yep.
got enough horsepower.
I was an
It's hard to
AMD.
keep it cool.
I was
It's
an
hard to
AMD
keep it cool.
fanboy, but then you couldn't be a fan of it for 7 years because there was nothing to be a fan of till finally they came back with the Ryzen. But
The Ryzen is pretty sweet, yeah.
I'm running
And
the
then
2700X, like you're the same as you. You know, it's a couple of years old, and I'm missing nothing. Like I love it. I'm running, and I'm no issues or worried about upgrading. I don't need to for
Right.
editing or gaming.
right,
Mm.
right, yeah. I mean, I just got a new graphics card. I found a 3080, and that thing's overkill. But
Well, you're lucky to find one.
yeah, it was a work. It was a hunt.
Drone Shots is just build a NAS.
I'm not certain.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, the hardest part about keeping the i9 is running is keeping it cool. It's I
Yeah.
tried to overclock it, and it's not really necessary.
No.
So I'm experimenting. I just upped the RAM. I went from 2666 to 3600. We'll see how that.
It's my old laptop I'm running right now. It does have an i7. It's an Intel chip, but it's got multi-core, and I got how much memory now? 24 gigs of memory, but I still run out when I do editing.
Yeah, just like I was running 64 gigs, but now I'm of 2666. Like I said, I'm going to go to 3600 when I put it in a new motherboard.
Okay.
That'll pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, I checked if I could
Yeah.
upgrade my Windows also because I'm running Windows Pro on here, Windows 7 Pro. So I checked if I could upgrade to Windows 10, which I can. The computer will take it, but I'm debating: do I just upgrade the laptop or do I buy a new one?
You got to get rid of 7. It's
Yeah.
not supported. That's
No.
your security risk.
I
You
know.
got to get rid of that. Yeah, big time is right.
Well, it's $200 and some odd for the operating system, so it's not bad.
They get some ransomware. Get out of there. Get out. Get to the chopper.
Hey, Pusa Studio, Andrew, you're making a lot of smoke there. Too much pollution. Turn off your truck.
Yeah, I took the heavy option on this one. Yeah, that's a Mac. It's got to be smoky and dirty.
There's a lot of wind indoors. Like
There
that
is.
wind.
There is. Yes, that's been an issue.
Drone shots. What's drone shots talking about? 5.2 gig. That's screaming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's on his NAS.
cool.
I think.
I made a promise to myself on this new one. There was going to be no overclocking, no water cooled this time, no more double monitors, nothing. That was kind of my goal. I was really setting a regimen for myself. I wanted something that was easy to carry. I kind of set some weird criteria this time. I don't know. I used to love working computers. Now I hate it. I despise it. I don't want to do anything anymore. I just wanted to run. And if I lose 2 minutes here and there, fine, so be it. I have no, I don't know. I guess we all kind of go through it. You know, anything you're passionate about. I used to love that. I almost got excited when a computer broke because it was time to get dirty. Now it's like I just don't want to even hear it.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hi,
Oh,
Chris.
down here,
Hey, Jackson.
down here in the hangar.
Down on the hangar. You're coming in clear though.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
the
yeah.
internet.
Look at that stuff around you. It's some cool stuff.
Oh, he's got one hell of a
Oh,
collection.
Mhm.
Yeah, he does.
we got too much.
Oh, it was coming in. Your mic's breaking. Your connection maybe a bit.
So some of you guys might get mad at me or not. I don't know, but somebody picked this up for me so I can put it on my trails as a crash plane. So
Ah,
That's cool.
so $20. So for $20, I said, sure, pick it up, and not a problem.
right on.
Wow.
So I'm gonna kind of put it like a nosedive. I'm gonna paint, not paint, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. But I need to put like fire damage. So, or maybe I'll just make it a landed plane. I don't know what I'll do yet, but I'll put this on the trail so the guys can drive beside it with their truck and take pictures.
That's neat.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I got a trail at my house, so it's gonna be neat and to actually do. So something different.
Is it the same
really
scale?
crash it for real.
It
Or-
looks pretty big, yeah. It looks big enough to take a picture beside it, that's for sure.
Just crash it for real.
Crash
Into a
it for real.
truck.
For-
Into a truck and then have
I
a high
can
frame
help
rate
with that.
camera. Yeah, Kai could.
Are there any
Awesome.
water towers around?
Yes, I do. I do have a water tower on my trails. I built one last year.
Corey Mano says you missed the free Windows 10 upgrade, or is it still on?
No, I did miss it. I did miss it.
No, but I thought there was still some sort of workaround with the language. It came up in I don't know, Tech Radar or something a couple of months ago. There was still some sort of workaround for that. I would look it up first and see,
Okay.
but maybe that one's closed too. But yeah, there was some weird, I forget.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but you start off with another language, then bring it back in, and I don't know, one of those kind of oddball things.
Play the game.
Yeah, that's right. It's worth checking first before you pay it.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Like I say, we flew yesterday at about 35-mile dust crosswind yesterday.
Ooh.
Mm.
Blustery.
Yeah, so it took like 5 times. Had to go around and get it back. There's a bid up on it. Check it out.
Cool.
It wasn't one of my high dollar planes, but you know.
Hey, B Weasel, thank you for commenting on my latest videos.
What's up, Whizzle?
That's a neat name, Whizzle. B Whizzle.
You got to give YouTube people credit for names, man.
Yeah.
They can make. I'm spelling
Oh, yeah.
that do work that I would have never thought of in a trillion years.
Well, it's just like a while ago, some guys kept on doing a rant about YouTube names. It goes, why don't you use your real name instead of using a synonym? Like, why do that? Like, because that's my nickname. Everybody calls me the Tank, Frank the Tank. So it's crazy.
You should have got tough and said that's what the wife calls me, the Tank. You know, like really,
Yeah, true.
Really build a legacy and a reputation on here.
You know, I'm just not going to
It's all
touch.
marketing.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would want to use the name my ex-wife used to call me.
Yeah, I don't think. I've been called a lot of things that rhyme with my name but start with the letter F. But
Too funny.
How are you doing, Kai?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I haven't seen you wreck yet this morning, so come
Yeah,
on.
no one's been safe on the
Hold
road
it.
for a little while. It's soon time to knock somebody out of the territory. I am loving it. I'm shutting out Corey like everywhere, man. I can't say enough great things. That shifter is incredible. Corey Mano, you are a genius, my friend.
So you did get it. It's working now. It's installed.
Yep, when picked it up last week, my son and I drove up. and it works fantastic. It's unbelievable. I get moments where I feel like I'm back driving again with this thing. It's so real.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is cool.
he did a fantastic job. 18 splitter there.
Quit showing off your knob to everybody. Wait.
Look at that. That
Well,
is
technically it's Corey's knob because he's
that is a great setup right there. Oh man,
Look at the
that is
pedals.
cool. I know, that's awesome, and all three, all proper.
There's
I like
3
it.
pedals. What do you need 3 pedals for?
a clutch.
What's a clutch?
I know
Right, man.
No, some people would
love
say
it.
it's a clutch, but I know.
Frank's so used to driving with his thumbs now.
I used to drive. I used to shift without a clutch too, and I drove, but you can't do it in the game. There's no way around it. It won't accept a shift until the clutch is in.
Oh yeah.
This is not finished yet, but this is built on a 1/4-inch trailer hitch under my desk, Chuck.
Yeah, I see you have the blue. You have the blue arm like I do. I love that thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's a great mic arm. But this whole the steering wheel that all comes off. It's held on with a trailer hitch. One side's got the receiver and one's got the hitch itself.
Cool.
So I
Yeah.
can pick it when I'm not using it. But the next one's going to be built out of aluminum because it'll be a lot lighter. That was kind of a brainstorm that works, but it's heavy.
I sold my old PS3 freaking steering wheel and pedals with the feedback. I wonder if that would work with a PC. I've never even tried it.
Yep. That I didn't know that till the end. That the Mac, the PC, and the Xbox those are both compatible, no matter which one you buy with PC.
Because they're USB ports on them and such.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'll give it a whirl. Because like I've been meaning to try like Tony Stewart's dirt racing games and some stuff like that.
That's why my kids are a little upset that I put on the shifter because they were looking more to get the racing games going, and I think I kind of put a claim onto it when the shifter went on. But
That's proper though.
yeah, no, I love it. I love it. Corey is the man.
That's awesome. I missed my 6-speed. It's in the garage till spring.
Cool.
How can Corey be the man if you got his knob?
Yeah, well, that's it. I'll take a moment to celebrate Corey's knob any day. Corey, your knob rules.
Did you at least buy him dinner, Andrew?
Yeah. It's kind of a fast exchange, actually.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And that's what he said.
That's what he said. That's right. Let me see here. There we go. Let's just change our ticker.
Welcome back, Paul.
Hey, Paul. There's nothing.
How you doing, Chris? What's happening, buddy?
So what's no ice
just
on the
sitting
water
there
this
letting
morning,
it rain.
Paul?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. The water's clear here, but every once in a while a big piece of sheet ice goes down.
We don't have any more
earlier.
ice down here. Y'all's weather got sent home again. That poor shit.
There, Corey, I have
Uh-huh.
ticker tape for you. There,
Well, it's the old adage, Kai. There are no bad weather days, just bad gear days, and you guys didn't have the right gear. That's all. But that's not unexpected. I mean, you guys don't expect this kind of crap on a regular basis.
We don't have any gear here.
I know. You're not supposed to need any there. Just like we don't have fire ants here because, well, they don't like the cold apparently yet. Yeah, they'll probably adapt.
I was flying my paraglider in North Carolina, and I had an engine failure, and I had to land in a cotton field, which looked nice and soft with those balls of cotton. Two things. The cotton has thorns all over it, and fire ants started crawling up my friggin' lines and up my arms when I was trying to pull my chute in.
They move fast too. Those little buggers are fast.
God, I
Oh
had
man,
huge welts up my arm where they bit me.
they look like zits, don't they? They look like the white. Yeah,
Yeah.
nasty. People have been killed by those things. You're lucky to be alive. No,
Yeah.
no, really, they can kill people down in Florida. A lot of elderly people have
Kids.
stepped on.
Kids.
They have a military base here in San Antonio, and I do some work there at their clinic, and they were saying they get a bunch of guys come in because they're in the foxholes and fall asleep in the foxholes, and they pretty much get eaten alive by fire ants.
Shit.
I had no idea they were that voracious,
Well, maybe-
Texas had them first, and I think they were first in Texas. Or
I had
before
a
Florida
sliding
even.
I had a sliding camper on the back of my truck, and I went to Florida, and I at a campsite and parked it and put the legs down, and they actually climbed up the link,
The
leg
legs.
went in, and I had fire ants in my Winnebago in the
Oh,
camper. In the morning, we were all like full of bites. So the camper people came over, put some dust all the way around the truck inside, and
7 dust.
yeah.
Yeah, 7 dries them up.
so that got rid of them. Good thing, but man, was there ever a lot? It was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
camping.
it probably was
God
7.
Nature's Earth.
That's the one thing I appreciate about living in Canada. It's cold. We don't have stuff like that. No,
No.
offense, snakes.
The poisonous stuff
Those-
doesn't very
But
well.
those giant Asian hornets, though, they nicknamed them for media murder hornets.
Murder hornets.
Those things seem to do all right in colder climates. So
You've seen one though.
Yeah.
I,
You've seen one yet?
I haven't seen one either, and I'm sure if they're around, you'd see it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Probably take out your drone. They're big. They're like a couple inches long, I think.
The other thing I noticed, you go up into Canada, like in August, go fishing or whatever. You talk about black flies. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Uh-uh.
got tons of those.
big black flies, and then the bees actually will come around like when you're cleaning the fish. They'll take away hunks of meat of fish and then
What?
fly off with it.
Yeah, well, in August, that's the yellow jacket nests are the biggest populations in August, and yeah, they're starting to run out of caterpillars and stuff. So yeah, our food looks fish and stuff, yummy protein.
Cool. Well, I'll let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Take care.
Okay, Frank, you take care. Thanks for
Thanks,
coming
Frank.
in.
No problem. Good day.
Good day. Hey.
Hey, yeah.
He's French
Gotta be
Canadian, but
brothers.
he's got more of the English Canadiana than us. I noticed that a lot. Yep.
Well, I lived down in the States for a long time, so I deliberately tried to purge all my Canadian expressions from my vocabulary just to kind of blend in, you know.
Oh,
It's still
coming
tell.
from the eastern part of Canada, you get the A so much. It's kind of more this higher pitch, kind of, you know. And the further you go over, and the same thing as you. When I got here, I tried to purge the hell out of it.
Yep.
Instead of
Val
project,
loves-
things like that,
Val loves
little
to use
subtleties.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah. She loves the A. Val really loves the A thing, and I can't stand it. Oh my God Almighty.
I can't let it go. It goes back to the Mackenzie brothers in the 80s and Rick
Yeah.
Moranis.
Well, you guys need to watch
Yeah.
Letterkenny. That's like iconic Canadiana. It's a new show. Really
Leonard
good.
Kenny.
Letterkenny. Yep.
That's about
Kenny. They
that's
killed
about-
Kenny.
Letterkenny's about 20 miles from me.
Oh
Depot.
really?
Oh, you have a Letterkenny in Maryland?
Yeah, the Army Depot. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's
And
cool.
PA.
Nice. But apparently Letterkenny is actually a place in Ontario. I didn't know that until I watched the show.
I just found out you said it. That's
Down.
what I thought you were talking about.
There's some bizarre names out there for some towns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Chris is going to launch a new series on, I think, PBS, isn't it? Potted plants on the highway.
Yes.
Planting pot on the highway, huh?
Pottedplant.com.
You do a video series, your potted plant of the day highlights, where you deal with them.
Yeah.
I'd watch.
Well,
it.
that'd be a rant.
Yeah.
That'd be like a 2-hour rant.
Well, you might want
I
to
would- I'd watch it.
describe for everybody what your definition of a potted plant on the highway is, Chris.
Stupid people. That's the short answer.
People.
Stupid people. Yeah.
Thank you, Hugh.
You're welcome, sir.
I can see Chris was sitting there trying to figure out how to say this politically.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, don't even try.
No, I wasn't.
Blurt it
No,
out.
No, he wasn't.
Let her rip.
I'm not a political correct person.
Well, he is,
Ah,
Chris
I
is,
like Chris already.
he's a straight shooter.
So if you pull in front of my truck, don't expect me to hit the brake because your ass is in trouble.
See, Chris, you could take over the torch for doing the rants. I'd watch it. I'd love to see you doing rant videos.
Oh my!
You ought to record your comments in when you're in the cab of the truck.
Oh man,
Be a lot of bleeping.
Yeah.
I told you my nickname's Light Switch.
Yeah.
There's no return.
We're off.
Chris drives and delivers
Oh,
big loads of all different kinds and sizes, from wide loads to high loads.
look out, Chris. Dick Cavett is back. You're gonna get interviewed here. He's getting ready there. He's gonna sit down with the big glass house.
Well, I think it's great because he every once in a while pop on and show us where he's at and what he's hauling.
Oh, I thought he froze up for a second. There he is.
And the what I want you to do though, Chris, is before you talk to the guy that's receiving the load in a difficult position, please
That
come
doesn't
on.
sound good at all.
Please come on so we can all watch you tell him what to do with it.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah, that's old timey language that doesn't fly today in the different context.
Hey, Eileen, how you doing? Eileen, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you.
Yeah, we do have those conversations. Yeah. The guy thinks I drive a fly helicopter instead of
Yeah.
18-wheel.
Yeah, he's driving an 18-wheeler with I don't know how many tons of lumber and supports and trusses, and they think he's going to park it in like 16, where a Volkswagen
16 footer. You know, the guy built a house way up in the woods, but he wants 2 trees instead on the side of his damn driveway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he wants me to put 16 footers down in a 12-foot driveway. How the hell does that work?
And then it's like it's your fault because you can't do it, right?
Yeah, I can do it. I'll just tear all this shit up.
All right, fellas.
So by the time I
get ready.
Okay.
Okay, Kai.
I gotta run as well. I gotta build a computer.
Chuck's dying to get into his computer.
I gotta build a computer.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll let the smoke out like that truck, because I can never figure out a way to put it back in.
Did you ever wonder where the term boot up the computer came from? Thing gives you problems, put you boot up the computer.
Boot up.
Doesn't
Nice.
do shit for the problem, but damn, makes it feel better.
I don't want to buy another motherboard. They're kind of expensive now.
Yeah.
You sent that back to Amazon on warranty.
I think they should call them mother-in-law boards, don't you?
Nah, not for me. I miss my mother-in-law. She was the exception to the rule. But yeah, traditionally you're right. You're right.
Definitely the exception to the rule.
Yeah, she was a good person. I miss her.
All right, I'll see you.
Give me the blower. It's true, Paul. For most point, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I was a lucky.
Kai, we'll see ya.
See you, Kai.
Yeah, take care, Kai.
Take care, Kai.
Take care.
Actually, my mother-in-law is amazing. I love her. She's great. I'm lucky.
You are. I was. You are. Yeah.
Like I said, the first one I couldn't stand. The second one was perfect because she didn't speak English. It was the best move of my life. You might be nagging me and I wouldn't be any of the wiser. So yeah.
Speaking of mother-in-laws, there's my mom. So on that note, I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
You have a good day.
Take care of yourself. Good luck.
Bye.
Congrats
All right.
on the
Peace out.
80.
That was nice to meet Chuck finally.
Oh, you've been on here before?
Yeah, I just haven't met him. I just need
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So, what's on your agenda today, there, Chris?
I don't know. I'm still sitting in my underwear. I don't know yet.
You know, when we look at your camera behind you, I know it's plain parts, but the green and white ones almost, I thought you had a potted plant that you were hiding out there.
Those are two high flying jets right there.
Yeah.
behind the green one.
Wow.
And then
Andrew, I
this
like
here
that.
is a P-51.
P-51.
That's a P-51 wing.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the wing. The other part's in there.
Okay.
And then this one here, the orange and blue one, that's a pilot S-Pop that we're working on. And then wings about 90, like 94, 95 inches.
Chris, you said you're sitting around this morning in your leopard print undies, I hear.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get ready to smoke a big cigar.
Was Dave on this morning?
Yeah, he was. He was.
The medications really got him screwed up. He was in and out and in and out.
Oh
no.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
He's okay. Like, I mean, it's a medication though, messing with him a bit, but I mean,
Well, he went to the doctor last week, and I've noticed, and I think Roger has too, a little bit of a change. Like he could be up on the world, and with 5 minutes later, you turn around, down in the world, up
Yeah.
on the world, down. It's like,
that's not good.
Yeah.
and the bad part is I feel sorry for him because he really doesn't have any family or anything around him. He's just him.
No, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Missouri?
Yeah,
He
he's east of. Is he near Columbia? I think.
no.
By
Missouri.
Kansas City and
Missouri.
Columbia. Yeah,
Missouri.
Missouri.
He's in
Columbia,
Missouri,
Missouri.
yeah. He's in the middle of the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
You know,
wish we were
Missouri is a strange state. When I moved to Kansas City, I had to drive. Drove there a couple of times, but I drove, and you get to St. Louis, you think, oh hell, I'm close to Kansas City. Hell no, you're 5 hours from Kansas City.
Yeah, yeah.
The Midwest in general is like that.
That's the way. That's the same way you go to Florida. You know, you go to Jackson. You go to a lot of Jacksonville.
Yep.
You think you're where you need to be. Shit, you're 5-6 hours. Florida's a big state. You just don't know it.
Yep.
It looks small on the map, but it's long.
That's like when you drive through here, because like the different states, you're breaking up a bit. It's almost like going through different countries in Europe. Like Ontario is a day just to go across it through one stinking province. You know, you're just going and going and going. And where it's really empty is the difference, because like we're 10 times less the population of you guys. We don't have all those 50 and 100,000 town population cities in between it. You know what I mean? Like when you drive from Halifax to Vancouver, you're 8,000 kilometers, around 5,000 miles.
Yeah.
There's only 7 cities that you pass to that are considered major, like, you know, a couple 100,000 to a couple million. That's it. There's 7 the whole way across. Where you guys get more of those, you know, places in between them. It's empty.
Right.
Yep. So
Every time I think about Halifax, I always think about the hospital.
Me State was.
yes. Well, sorry.
Recovery Drone says, Recovery One Drone says, show me state. I was born there. Thank you for commenting on my latest videos there, Recovery One. Yes, sir.
Every time I think of Missouri, I think of Grandpa Simpson for some reason. I'll be deep in the cold ground before I recognize Missouri. I always hear that every time in my head, every time Missouri. Because he had the flag before it had the extra stars on it.
Yeah, last night I broke down and watched the Randolph Scott movie.
The which one?
The 10 Most Wanted, Randolph Scott.
How was it? Oh shit!
I don't know. I think Andrew said he was gay at one time or something. I don't know. I said that everyone's checked out. I don't really watch that much anymore.
Okay, I gotta go back and check my notes. Well, that was unexpected. Oh my God. Look, let me go see what I wrote in
That's it.
Wikipedia.
I ain't watching.
Oh, geez.
My hero.
I wish you could have seen my eyes fully when you said that. What? Oh my God. Did you hear from Rue Man this morning?
Oh, he must be at work. It's Monday over there.
No, it's not as though he drops in on these breakers, like he'll in the chat or anything like that. So.
He's at work or he's getting up to go to work. One of the two.
Oh, 11:15. Oh no, you'd still. Yeah, he should be getting up for work around now because he's got that 2-hour drive. It's usually around this time he pops in. That's true.
God, I'd hate to have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Boy.
I love working early shifts, like 3, 4 in the morning. If it was like, because by the time you wake up, you're 3/4 done your shift. You know, you just kind of go into automatic mode. The clock is like on steroids, it seems like.
Well, it's my son has to get up at
That's
2
what I
o'clock,
keep
3 o'clock,
telling
2 in the morning to go to work sometimes.
That's what I keep telling the people I work for. I like to start early, but I want to end early too.
Yeah, exactly. You do like your
You know?
day. You still got your day. You know, if you got to get anything done and all that stuff and everything as well. And
So they expect you to come in early, but they want you to stay to 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Ah, hell.
well, my son went to work Friday again. He starts usually at 4 o'clock. He works on loading for Maritime Ontario loader forklift operator. He went in at 4. He finished at 7:30 the next day. They're working them. He's getting 70, 80 hours a week right now.
Good Lord.
Doing that for months like that. And they got mad at him because
they do that overtime.
Yeah, he's making $32 an hour on his overtime. So, but I like I told him, and he is.
Oh, the government, they love that.
Oh yeah, that's why I said put money away because he's single. You know, because you're going to pay. I think.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Well, yeah, if you're single, shit, yeah, you do it now.
But they take some.
Yeah, when I was younger, buddy, I worked.
No. But you know that oil, when I was hauling oil, we were working umpteen hour. We would start at leave at 4:30 in the morning, 5, get there, be ready to have the trucks to go. We'd leave at maybe 7 at the latest. We start billing at 7. And a lot of times we get home at midnight, 1 o'clock. I got less sleep hauling oil than I did when I was on the highway. That's what I hated about that job so much. I thought I would have gotten more of a normal life, and it was complete opposite. It would have been better to be on the highway. I would have gotten more rest.
Right. Well, like I say, I worked when I was on the force. I worked 8 o'clock at night to 8 in the morning.
Oh, you were always a graveyard.
Oh yeah, that way I didn't get to see none of the brass. You know.
I think I could see you loving that. Yeah, I believe.
And plus, we did a lot of our missions at nighttime. So.
True. Do you miss it?
I miss the guys. I don't miss the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You miss the team that you had with you all the time that were like family. I don't miss the BS.
There's certain jobs in life that are lifestyles more than a job, and that would definitely, I think, fall into lifestyle. You know, you get so used to each other. You know, you're tied at the hip.
Yep. And then when I'm now doing what I'm doing now, they just don't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just don't get it. You know, I'm not going to change. You know what I've done all my life. You know?
No.
Oh crap, Mike.
No, I hear you.
Mike's really batting 100 today.
Oh no.
Randolph Scott reminds me of the line in Blazing Saddles.
I gotta go eat a bowl of cereal now. He's starting to mess with me.
Okay.
Audrey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just saying.
Eileen, saying good morning, Mike. I don't think it's a good morning for Mike this morning. He's going bad.
Yep.
I really want to fly something, but it was, I mean, my hands froze yesterday. It was cold.
Were you flying yesterday, Chris?
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll see, you'll see the vid. If you check the vid out, you'll see it was cold, buddy.
Okay.
The wind was blowing,
Yeah.
but we had, like I said, we hadn't flown in a month, so we had to do something.
Yep.
I might charge a few batteries up. I don't know what I'm gonna take out yet. We got so much to pick from.
What do you use for your winged models? Is it all LiPo batteries?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I go from I got planes from 2 cells all the way up to 6 cell.
Oh wow. You don't use any
Most of them are-
lithium ion?
Just for the like for the gas planes, I might have a in there for the just to keep the electronics for backup.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, other than that, no, it's all LiPo.
Keep flex back rub. Where you going?
Oh,
We're gonna get this mini up sometime when I when I get it out of the box eventually.
yeah. Got to fly that thing.
Still in the box.
Oh my my Emax.
I'm pretty much waiting until
What
my
were you
Emax,
saying?
your Emax what?
my Emax Easy Pilot that I sent back finally arrived in California.
Okay.
Getting my money back. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I
Been a
can't.
while. Been a while that it's been up in the air, hasn't it?
What's that? Sorry, Andrew?
Oh, sorry. It's been a while that was up in the air, wasn't it? About you.
Yeah. Yep. A couple of weeks ago.
Sorry, bring that down.
I was really shocked because I actually looked at quite a lot of reviews before I pulled the trigger on that thing. Everybody said it was good, but it was junk. Really poor quality.
But do you think you maybe got a bad batch, or is it just in general you think that people were giving it more credit than it should have gotten?
Well, I did get a bad one because the battery in the controller was dead on arrival. But also, I just wasn't happy with the build quality. I just didn't think it was very good.
You gotta call a city, Mike. Their meter is broke. What are you doing there, Paul?
Fixing my files.
Ah,
I
I
like-
did mine. I did mine when I went and got my income taxes done. So
I like your new ticker, Andrew. That's a good one. Keep it on the ball today on this. That's good. Very entertaining.
I just like to have the current events going. That's all.
Yeah.
Just apprised of what's happening. Well, it was a good quote.
Oh yeah.
It's a memorable one.
Oh yeah.
At least maybe now I can find something.
Take a picture and put it on your computer.
Then you got to find it on the computer.
That's true.
You know, I've got
Don't get him
1, 2,
started.
3, 4, 5 file cabinets around this house, and all of them are almost full.
you know you can get rid of your paper, your documents that are 7 years old.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know, but
you
I've
can
had
get
it
rid
so, I've had them so long.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Paul doesn't want to lose anything he brought over in the Mayflower.
Yeah.
I mean, I came across the other day my W-2 forms from when we built the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Minimum wage back then was 7 bowls of rice.
But there were good bowls of rice, Dan.
Yes.
Dag nabbit.
There is help, Andrew. There is no help for that.
No.
That's a
There's no help for
grandmaster.
that, Andrew.
That's a
No.
grandmaster flash thing. I can't get that out of my head. I keep picturing Paul in the videos. Now
I'm sure you
gotta
can come up with
slide.
something like that.
Now you gotta slide to the side, dickety slide.
Gotta do it right.
I so see it. I love Paul. Can you please do a video where you reenact that, please, for my sanity?
You guys.
That's because we can't.
That's right.
Here.
That's what families do.
Oh yeah.
Dysfunctional as it is.
Dude, this is like a family from heaven compared to my family. My real family? Oh, man.
You're not the first one that said that in here.
I just fired up my new computer that I got 3 days ago.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Yep, some time to shut it down and put it back away.
What'd you get a new computer for?
It was on sale.
You know him? You never met Paul before?
Okay. Just curious.
Well, you know, my postal code is JOC1BO.
How much?
The 3-week honeymoon's not up yet, Raj, for it.
Paul, if you happen to buy a nice MacBook Pro and get tired of it, let me know.
Okay.
I'll take it off your hands.
Is there really such a thing as a nice one?
Shut up. Listen, Drew. Don't slut shame me.
Oh, can you just stare in the distance on a novel for me, please, Raj? Oh my God, you're awesome.
I'm going to write you into a story, Andrew. And
Can I please sleep with the green one with 3 beds?
And it's not going to end well. And it's not going to end well.
Good times.
Can I meet a creature from another land called Paul Master?
Oh, Lord.
Wow, Mike, that's strange. I know here in the little town where I used to live, anything ever happened on the weekend, the city was there right away to fix it.
No kidding, right? Especially in
Even
an
on the weekend.
emergency.
Yeah.
Harder than when you live in the more rural areas.
Yeah.
They kind of let you fend for yourself more.
So remember last week I was bitching because I missed the garbage. I just forgot.
Yeah.
So this week I put the garbage out. I was up nice and early Friday morning, got my bags out, good to go. Goddamn garbage never got picked up.
Oh, geez.
So for whatever reason, I guess it was a holiday. I didn't even know about Family Day or something.
Yeah, family
And
day.
so they were going to do it Saturday. So fine. I went down to the driveway. I picked up my garbage and my recycling, put it back in the vault. And I thought, okay, I'll get up tomorrow morning and put it back out. And I forgot again.
And you have to pay $2.50 a bag for each additional one, right?
Yep. Yep.
Recovery One Drones is asking Paul a question.
Here, the garbage guys don't, even if it's Christmas Day, it's Christmas Day. It's essential service, so they got to work.
It's sitting on the dining room table.
It's sitting on a dining room table.
If you see a pickup pull up to your house with 2 people in it, take your trash. Warrant's next.
That's where you go. You go to your local Walmart and look for a pickup and throw it in the back and keep moving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Mason.
Right, I'm gonna roll out.
Hey, son.
Okay.
I'm rolling out.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Good to see you, Mason.
Stay away from those potted plants, okay?
I'm trying my best. I really am trying.
You have a good day, guys.
All right, take care.
Take
All
care,
right,
Chris.
Jason. Have a good one.
It's still in the box. Yep. Recovery One drones. Hey guys, I'll be closing down. We'll be seeing all of you tonight on Val's Life, and don't forget those guys at 5 p.m. tonight. Then after that, Val's Life, and we'll see us all tomorrow morning.
And don't forget to make sure you hit that like button before you leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait, Rod, just 1 sec before you go. Mike's got a video here. It's not the. I think it's what he's having problems with. Let me just open here.
What's that?
Mike, WTF Mike just sent
Yeah.
me here. 1 sec. Oh God, yeah, hang on. There's Mike's problem this morning.
What is it?
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
water main.
Uh-oh.
That's the shut-off valve, right? That's the meter.
I take it water's not supposed to be squirting out like that? I don't know. I don't know nothing about water.
No, no, that's not a
Drink
good. Yeah, that's not a good. You want to drink it from,
Okay.
no.
So everybody, don't forget Val's Life, 7 p.m. tonight, guys. Don't forget. And everybody be safe today if you go flying. Kim and I are going to try to fly today. If it's nice this afternoon, warm, we will go flying.